sleep a little bit longer the next day.
Yeah.
Other than that, not much happens for the night.
All
Okay.
right. Quest
We
on.
didn't die.
You did not die. The next day, though, as you guys continue along your trek, every now and then in the rocky outcroppings, you will see one of these cats watching you.
What do you think they're afraid of? Like, what's their predator? Who's the predator on the saber-tooth?
Us.
Yeah, it's us. Because they did not attack, they ran away. So even though they probably could beat us, they are afraid of us. It's like
Well,
sharks.
I'm thinking of keeping them on edge using thaumaturgy over and over,
You don't
making
think
sounds behind them.
you don't think after doing that once that we should treat them like bees? If they don't bother us, we won't bother them.
Maybe. That's why we're having the discussion right now.
So my thing would be don't fuck with it.
Are we only seeing the one?
No, there was 4 of them.
Yeah, we saw 4 total.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, no, there was 4 total. But now you only see one of them here and there. Since they look very much alike, you're not sure if it's
the same one or different ones.
Or
But
different ones, yeah.
we'll assume they're a pack, and that if they face us, we face them in a quantity of 4. And that would be bad.
Right. That would be bad.
The key is to not look like food.
So don't look like the horse.
I never thought about that. Don't appear to be food. That's a good plan.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. Even in real life, I never thought about that. Don't appear to be something
There
that
you
looks
go.
moist to eat.
All right. So
This would be bad
the
for
next
you.
day, unless you guys do anything special or go after these things, every now and then, like you'll see one in the distance, kind of looking down at you from the rocky outcroppings, but they let you continue into the mountains. The second day, you probably only make it about 9 miles. You did have a late start, and you're a little bit more tired. It's a little bit more difficult to get there. I need everybody to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm having some lag.
No, that's fine. All right. So the next watch. The next evening, you guys go through your watch order, and it's a little restless because every now and then you do hear one of them like growl or howl into the evening. It's a little more creepy than like wolf howling, since most of you are probably used to that. These cats, they're eerily quiet, and when they make a noise, it almost seems like they're right on top of you. Werner, you actually spot them in the night during your watch.
Okay.
And you see them like watching you, a couple of them milling about, but they're not getting any closer. The horse, though, is the most is making the most noise and reacting the worst.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to the horse and calm it.
No.
I'm gonna club it. There, come get it. There's your dinner. I'm gonna calm it, and I'll keep my eye on the cats. I won't wake the party members unless they encroach, right? But I'll try to calm the horse and be like, "It's okay. You're not gonna get eaten. We're here to protect you." And I'll just sort of spend my watch petting the horse.
Roll me an animal handling check, please.
I'm gonna use early on in the session my inspiration. Oh, I don't have inspiration. You don't give out inspiration, do you?
I forget because I have inspiration redeems on my channel, so the chat gives out inspiration. So I never have to do
in
it.
my game, normally you get, well, you get inspiration for showing up on time.
Oh, okay. Well, then you wouldn't have got it.
I actually was here by 6. I just didn't. All right, I'll just roll.
Think it's funny.
It is funny.
No,
It's very
if
funny.
you actually, so yeah, because I haven't given out inspiration probably since we started. You guys could all have one inspiration.
Okay, I'm gonna use it then. So I don't know. I already rolled
I'm
it.
not gonna. Don't waste it. You already rolled it.
Okay, 13.
And it's high enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So you calm him. Remember, this horse is very docile to begin with. So you paying attention to it. You had gotten it extra snacks and stuff. I think you got it apples. Didn't you get it apples? Because I think Fury gave you a hard time.
We did.
Yeah.
Right,
Apples
because
and
horses
carrots.
can't live off of apples alone. They need a nutritious, balanced diet.
Carrots.
But you got other stuff.
Sugar
so
cubes.
You calm the horse down. It's not as jittery. It reacts well to your like soothing voice and calming down. Then you stay with the horse long enough, like the sun comes up and the cats kind of just scatter again.
And by the way, Zen Ball in the chat gave me another inspiration, so I got 2 now.
Nice. Do
Nice.
I should have it set to multiple, but I'll change it.
Yeah,
real
you
quick.
do. You have it set to where we can have 2.
It should be 3.
Oh, okay.
It's
only 2, so
let me just find it and fix it.
find it in the options.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Cool.
So I've got 2 of 3 now. All right, so I did my job with the horse.
Good job, animal handler.
Role play.
And the next morning, the cats will disperse once again.
They're afraid of the zombies. Yeah, okay.
Well, they're nocturnal.
Yeah, I know.
So they will eventually leave you alone for the evening. You guys, because Warner, your watch went quietly, you didn't wake anybody up. You guys can wake up and get onto a normal start.
Which means we got a long rest.
Yes, you did.
I'll get my 1 spell slot back.
Yes, you should already have it.
I can just uncheck it. You don't have to long rest though.
I'll do it. No worries. Because there's
Zen
something
Ball.
else.
You're funny. Saving up points for a random
go.
monster.
Yeah, random monster is fun. That one makes me crazy though, because sometimes it's just like we're in a tavern, everything's peaceful. Random encounter, motherfucker. Because those start out. It's not like in the wilderness. All right, so next day you head out. You still see the tigers, but they are not. Like before you saw them, they were pacing you. Now it just seems like they're herding you. They're behind you.
They're herding us into more significant danger. Okay.
All right.
That's one way to look at it. Yes.
I mean, you did use the word herding.
I did use the word herding. Yes.
I reacted to the use of that term by doing exactly what I was doing when I didn't hear it. Let's go find some platinum mine.
Let's go find some money.
right. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
How dare you?
How dare you?
So, you guys continue walking through the mountains, working up the hill, and eventually you will. It is the sun's getting like just about to set, but you all will see just in the distance a plateau. You see some trees. Of course, there's some rocky outcroppings, but you can see small, squat structures as the sun begins to set.
All right. We should camp outside of the town and deal with the town in daylight. But we know we've got the saber-tooths lurking. Do we need to change our camping procedure to be more defensive? What do you think?
Defensive is good.
Okay, what can we do to do that?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I don't know what we can do to do that except for just sleep close to the horse and be ready to be woken up.
Do we light a rager fire? Is that better or worse?
I'm not sure if that's better or worse.
Well, you guys don't have night vision, right?
My guy does not have night. He's a human. So a fire would
I
probably
think we're
be
better
good.
off doing the fire.
Yeah.
If
So
for only the reasons.
rage and fire. Keep the horse as close to it as he'll allow you to keep him.
Is there any terrain that we can use to have sort of like our back protected, like the edge of the plateau or something?
No, so I said plateau, but it's more like a rise that flattens out.
Okay.
So it's not a hard step.
Yeah. So we're kind of open on all sides is the problem.
There are some trees surrounding the village. I mean, you can go into a clump of trees if you'd like.
Yeah, I don't think that actually helps.
I was gonna say, for cats, probably not.
Yeah, they tend to be dexterous enough to make it happen. All right, let us we'll camp at the wary, but we'll camp in the open with a rager
Okay.
fire.
All right, so you're gonna rage it. You're gonna light a fire, rage it up. Who's stoking this fire, trying to make it rage up?
I think that can get that going.
Okay. So the big thing about fire is you're gonna have to fuel it.
Yeah, so we need wood. So we need to
Right.
get more wood to go to start.
Yeah, so everybody's got to, well, not everybody, but you're going to have to collect wood to create a bonfire type fire. So is everybody walking out together, or are you just picking up?
I feel like we should stick together for the most part, if possible.
Yeah.
All right, so within like 5 or 10 feet of each other, we'll use the pack horse to haul the wood.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay,
We'll
so
do the firewood gathering right now.
one of you can roll survival, but you can roll with advantage because everybody's helping. Like you're all pitching in to do this.
So my survival is +5.
Yeah, you're rolling.
Okay.
Mine is 0.
So 13.
All right, so it's not very difficult. You guys find some wood that you do get closer to the woodlands because, again, rocky terrain is not known for the amount of wood it has laying around. So you have to get closer to the village. As you approach the village, you can see that many of the houses are dilapidated. A lot of them have roofs falling down, but there is basically an encirclement of trees all the way around it. You can see that a long forgotten road leads right into the center of it, and you could see some trees inside. Basically, there's one big tree that you can see in the distance, and the reason it stands out is because it looks like it's like permanently dead, as opposed to the other ones that still have some foliage or like evergreens. This one doesn't. But other than that, like you do stay outside of town because you're not trying to enter the town at night. So you gather up some wood and you build your raging bonfire. And since you have magic to aid you, it should be very simple.
All right.
Like you do have magical ways to build fires, right?
I do not.
You do now.
I do not.
Don't we have like we have like an engineering kit. We have like, tinder and whatever.
Yeah, but we don't have a magical way to create fire.
Yeah, like
do we need one?
I don't know. Do I
No,
mean
we don't need a magical
Rob is
way, do we?
Rob is proficient in survival, so I'm pretty sure he would be able to figure it out. The rest of you, yeah, if you didn't have proficiency in survival, I'd make you roll it. But since Rob is proficient, no, building a fire is fairly easy, but you do have the tools to do it. So
I build a fire like that, like that, like that.
yeah, even with skills, sometimes it's a pain in the ass to do it. Luckily, it hasn't been raining for a few days.
Good Boy Scout.
So, everybody's nice and warm. This is probably the most comfortable you guys have been in the last 3 days, considering the chill in the air. You do, like while the fire is there. Hold on. The cats don't get anywhere closer to any of you, but Teak, you get a strange sense of being watched. Like the hairs on the back of your neck are prickle up, and you feel like you're being watched. You're looking around, and you think maybe it's the cats. One of them is like sneaking up. The fire has gotten a little bit lower because raging fires tend to like low down. So as you're feeding the fire, you hear a voice whisper in your ear. Come closer.
What the?
And I'm the only one awake right now.
You are?
Well, I'm used to hearing creepy voices and whispered in my ear, so I'm going to ignore it. I'll know it's
Are
the
you?
siren song of the town. I'm going to pretend that I ignore it.
Okay.
How's that?
That's fine. And why are you used to hearing creepy noises in your ear? Because that's news to me.
Well, when I was a child, I had an imaginary friend that looked like a flump or a strange platypus creature. One day it gifted me with psionic powers that have ended up being not so imaginary.
Oh,
I'm used to, things that you can only hear that you can't see.
okay. I would expect. I mean, and the other one, like she hears voices all the time. I'm guessing. So
And I
next
also
time,
like to overlook obvious solutions in favor of complicated ones.
yeah, that I have witnessed. So now I know I got to pick on Warner. He's the only one that's not used to voices. All right, so you ignore it. You don't pay attention to it anymore, and you go through your watch.
Yeah, I recognize that it's there, and it feels like a trap.
You go through. Next, Werner, he eventually will wake you up. You go through your watch. Nothing really happens while you're on your watch, and then the next morning you're all there facing. Like the fire has died out. No signs of the tigers. By the way, they're not tigers. They're mountain lions with long teeth. So they're saber-toothed mountain lions.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I didn't change the name.
Good enough. All right, I'm going to go away from the keyboard for a minute, but I will be on audio.
Okay. So it is morning. You're outside of the town. You're on the other side of the wood line. You tell me what you want to do. Oh wait, it's just you, Warner.
Just me.
Yeah,
I'm by myself.
I don't know what Celine's doing right now. She's awfully quiet.
She's just praying that she doesn't get eaten.
You won't get eaten.
You don't know that.
You're right. I don't.
Exactly.
It's very possible you will get eaten. Teak will tell you you're not going to get eaten.
What if you get eaten by a net?
What?
Isn't there a monster called an Etten? They're going to get eaten by an Etten?
Oh, that's quite possible. They do eat people.
Well, by the way, overnight, something whispered to me telling me to get closer to the town. I ignored it. I had Scrabble to play with.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I heard her voice whispering to me.
And you're just telling this now?
Did you want me to wake you up to tell you?
I mean, not necessarily.
You guys are funny.
So yes, I'm just telling you now. So I think we should go explore the town and expect imminent danger.
I mean, ghost towns, sure, fine.
Fine. Fine.
So we go on the road into the town.
Holy
And you walk
moly.
down the main. Oh, yeah.
Anonymous Gifter has just gifted a sub to a lot of people, so thank you for that, Anonymous Gifter.
Yay, anonymous.
Yay, Anonymous. I don't know how to. I can't thank you if you're anonymous. Everybody. You did
No,
5
I'm not
subs,
doing
I
that.
think. Very good. I think that noise is going to happen a few more times.
Yes.
It's going to happen a couple more times.
While you all are doing that, I'm just going to put you on the map.
McClancy
Ooh, there's
has
a map.
cheered 500 bits, but allegedly is not the same person as Anonymous. We don't know. Thank you, McClancy, for the 500 biddies, as Spencer calls them. He calls them biddies.
Only if you do them in ones.
Only if you do bitty, 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 bitty 500 times. But then you don't get a noise. You only get a noise on bits if it's over 100. Or no, I misspoke. 100 or over.
All right. Well, that's good to know.
Delta's
All
Ghost
right.
is saying, "Let's
Cheer
go."
bits on stream. Thanks for the cheer bits.
Cheer bits.
I haven't seen the map yet. If that's just the thing you need to know.
I was just putting
There it
you
is.
all on
Boom.
it.
I see the map. I gotta adjust it to my screen. I have to do adjustments.
Now, I'm kind of upset with the conversion of this map because they didn't like box out all the buildings. I mean, it could make a difference, but it would have been nicer if they did it, and I just didn't go back and do it because I expected it to be done.
When you say box out, what do you mean?
They didn't. There's no line of sight on this map.
Oh, they just had this all be an open field.
Yep. And I was
They
like,
didn't do it.
if like something should happen or somebody's
Yeah,
hiding, like you can't put anything on the map now.
I hear you.
So kind of
You
disappointed
could've.
about that one. Well, you could, but I have to keep it hidden until it's like in line of sight. So now I have to do it manually.
That's what I meant. You could have put the line of sight.
Well, I thought it was done already. I didn't realize it until like I was sitting down looking at it. But all right, oh no.
Oh, you're like me. You don't prepare till 5 minutes before the show. I love it.
I read. So I spend a lot of time reading over the modules over and over and over again. But I don't look at the map. I look at the map in the book once, and I'm like, all right, this is what I'm looking at. All right, cool. When I get onto Fantasy Grounds, I've already done my prep, and then I go sit down and go, none of this stuff is done. Disappointing. I'm disappointed. So yeah, I was sitting at work yesterday, the day before, last week, just reading over this whole town, so where everything is and stuff. It wasn't until today when we started that I realized there was no oculars on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, you all are there. A lot of the buildings, like I said, you could see, especially now in the early morning light, that most of the buildings are dilapidated. Roofs are missing. Trees are growing out through like the walls, out of the tops of them. The town is long forgotten and eerily quiet.
Okay.
And describe the tree in the center again. That's the big dead tree.
Yeah. It's a big, gnarly, old dead tree. Kind of looks like maybe an oak tree.
It's dead. Oh no, the tree in the center. That'd be this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's begging us to come
You
in.
can
There.
use this feature, Rob.
Oh, hey, I pinged.
Yeah, the pinging thing.
The pinging.
So I'll read you what they have in I tend to paraphrase, but I'll read it to you. The village is eerily quiet. Plants and wildlife have overtaken the crumbling houses. Leafless vines climb rotting walls. Birds and other small creatures nest in exposed rafters. The gnarled trees protrude from the fallen roofs of a few buildings. The overcast sky adds an air of oppression to the scene, seeming to envelop the village.
Well, I mean, it's begging us to come in there.
It is.
Nope, turn around, leave. We change our mind.
We found it. We're done.
That's it.
Real enough for me.
Wait, weren't we supposed to find somebody's grave? Or was it somebody's belonging? Somebody asked us to find something about their dead wife.
Mm-hmm.
Teak, do you remember?
The wife Lorna
Nice. Yes.
from Lucas. I took notes, dude.
I'm so
Oh,
glad you did. And I'm forgetting what they wanted us to find. But was it with her grave or was it supposed to be in the house? I really don't want to dig up a grave.
I'm not saying anything because he said he took notes, so I'm waiting to see if he has the notes.
Yeah, the notes end at Star of Orn. That was it.
Do notes end at what?
Some other person's name.
Oh, okay. All right. So you had talked to Lucas,
Yeah.
and he had asked you, how did he ask you? Oh, that if you could find it in your heart to basically set his wife to rest and say goodbye to her. And he exactly said, this is in exchange, if you can place flowers on his wife's grave for him.
Oh shit, did we bring those flowers?
And to find her old necklace in the hollow of the tree in the center of the village and return it to him.
Well, I remember you said you took the yellow flowers, I forgot the hell kind they were called.
Posies.
Posies.
Rob Werner gave that back to lady, remember?
Yeah, we completely forgot to grab some more. You know what? Let's take a look around and see. Maybe there's some wild flowers growing somewhere. I mean, even if we can't do posies, maybe some wildflowers would be good enough.
Okay.
Had we seen any flowers on the way up into the mountains here?
No, rocks and little stubby growths. But in this area here, it's potentially there's some flowers. So survival. Wait, I will say that it's very unlikely that you're gonna find one. So I'm making the DC pretty up there.
And is it still advantage?
Well, that depends. Are they helping you?
They're gonna help me.
All right. Are you guys splitting up, or are you all just walking around the woods together?
Maybe
we're together.
splitting up and not too far away.
10 to 15 feet away from each other.
All right. So everybody's just kind of like fanning out a little bit, 10 to 15 feet away. Like what are those lines when they're trying to like flush out
Look
stuff?
for a body. We're looking for a body. Yeah, that's the
Right.
lines.
There's a name for those lines though. What are they
I
called?
forget. Yeah. Body search line. I don't know.
Not a picket line, right?
So not
it's not a picket
advantage
line.
then. Just regular survival.
Regular survival, yeah.
Okay,
You're
here we
doing
go.
most of the work.
All right. Look at that shit.
Oh, nice. Okay. So you guys will walk around for a little bit. Eventually, Rob, you will see like some little purple flowers like sticking up out of the ground, little wildflowers. And you think, all right, there's enough of these. I could put something nice together for her.
Oh, Chibbits. Oh, Zen Ball. Nice.
Damn.
Thank you so much, Zen Ball. That's a very generous Sherbets is what that's called. Sherbets. Thank you very much.
Celine, while you all are walking, you hear a voice, like very low, childlike voice, going, "We're here. We're
God, is
here."
that you?
Not God. What?
God? Thank you, God.
He did it for the badge.
Gotta get that badge. Everybody's
love
addicted to
it.
getting stuff.
Yep.
We
Get
approve of that
badge.
message.
So yes, you hear voices and you ask, "God, is that you?" But you do not get a response after you ask if it's God.
And I never know how old God is anyway, so.
Yeah.
I mean, my God is technically the fathomless one, so I have no idea.
Okay, that's fine. What is this? Are you sharing your notes with me?
No, I hit the wrong button.
Oh, okay. Because I was
So,
like,
I was
have
Wait,
these
I got
notes,
that too.
thanks.
I got those notes too. How did I get those?
He made them pop up for everyone.
I didn't know players could share notes with other players.
I just
Yeah.
hit public.
Oh, public. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
But then how did you make it pop up to me?
When he hit public, it goes.
Oh, is that right?
Shares it and lets you
think
know.
it's probably
That's
never-
new. That wasn't like
oh,
that
that's
before.
new. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't remember that.
Before you had to
Thank God
choose
you're
it
right.
when you first opened the note.
I
You
have
remember?
never.
You don't remember?
No, I don't write shit down. So when I play D&D, I'm like, well, my character would remember that, but I don't remember. I don't write shit down. Look at all these notes. Holy God.
Mm-hmm.
Mark knows how to play. He doesn't. I don't know how to play.
You're doing fine, Rob.
Okay.
We just have to
So-
lower your intelligence for your characters.
Oh,
Yeah. No. It should be. It's
It's
not
just-
my character. Me. It should be.
Yeah,
oh, no,
no,
my
my,
intelligence.
so they
my
can
intelligence is low. Yeah, my intelligence is a negative modifier.
Yeah, that's right. I have a.
It's like I don't
If-
remember shit. Yeah, okay.
If my
That's
intelligence,
fine.
if my intelligence as a human being, Rob Tui, were to be equated to a number in the game, I think it would be like 1 or 0 or something. I don't know.
No, because you have like amazing recall for like movies and stuff.
That's
Name
true.
a movie,
I can give you the
could
year of the
probably do the
movie.
date. Yeah,
If it has a number, then I'm in.
right. So
But I've had yeah.
maybe it's your wisdom that we have to lower. Your intelligence is probably up there.
You know what? That's probably true. I'm probably not a wise man. I'm a smart man, but I'm not a wise man. And with age comes wisdom. Somehow not with me.
It skipped you.
Yeah.
It's like
Like I know
forget
not,
it.
I don't fall for scams. Like I know if they call me up and say, "Oh, I actually got a call today. Are you the owner of this address?" Yes. Do you have an interest in selling your home? And I told the guy $1 million firm and serious offers only, and he just hung up on me. It was awesome.
there you go. So, Rob, tomato.
Tomato.
What's the intelligence question? What's the wisdom question on a tomato?
I don't know the answer to that.
So, intelligence is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing it doesn't go in fruit salad.
Oh yeah. There's another one with a. There's another one.
Cheerbits.
Oh,
Cheerbits on stream. Thanks for the
There's
cheerbits.
that show Big Bang Theory. One of my favorite scenes ever in that was somebody said something was wronger, and then the other person said, "No, wrong is an absolute. There's no degrees of wrong." And the other guy's like, "Sure, there is. Calling a tomato a vegetable is wrong. Calling it a suspension bridge is wronger." What is that?
I love
heart
that
goes out.
show. Even watching like the repeats and stuff. the
Yeah,
best.
I've seen every single episode of that show once. And then I haven't, and I do own some of the DVDs from the early seasons. So I've seen a few episodes twice. But I plan to go watch the whole series back, all in its entirety sometime. Maybe after Young Sheldon ends.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
What is it?
Yeah, shut that up.
What? Who? What?
There's a. My phone was making noises. So, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a wise man.
But did Celine tell us she heard voices or no?
We kind of got sidetracked at
Yeah,
that
we
point.
got sidetracked. So Celine will look around. Is Warner or Teak next to her?
Yeah.
No, Warner.
Oh.
No, they're about 15 feet away from you. Warner is
15 feet away. Yeah.
picking up flowers, and Teak is kind of walking around about 10 feet away from him, also looking around. Right now, Warner's trying to get the horse to stop trying to eat the flowers as he picks them.
That's a difficult job. So are we still in the town, or are we kind of like at the edges of the town?
You are on the edges. You haven't walked into the town yet. You went back to find flowers, remember?
Right, but I didn't know if we were doing. Okay, so
Yeah.
Wait,
She's
Zenball,
gonna-
did you do another 2300? Holy God. Did I miss that somehow?
He found another badge he wanted, and yes, he did.
Holy Jesus. Thank you
so
so
she's
much.
gonna look
That's
around,
5,000.
saying, is that you, God? And to kind of look around to see where the voices possibly could have come from. Is there anything she notices that could signify that?
What's your perception? Like 15?
I thought it was like 14.
Oh, I said like. No, 13. Yours is 13. So roll me a perception check.
What badge is he after?
Yeah.
Oh
So
fuck.
you kind of just like look around. You just see trees.
It's compensation for gray hair, scalp, and no wisdom. I don't know. Scalp? What do you mean scalp?
So I don't know. I don't
got
think
a
she
full head
would
of hair.
say anything, but she would kind of look around like maybe she misheard the voices in her head, type of thing.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
You're not trying to hide it though, right?
No. She will look around perplexed.
All right. You two would, well, more Teak would notice her looking around, kind of perplexed.
Hey, what's up, Celine?
I thought I heard voices. I mean,
Yeah.
besides our normal ones.
Okay. Little kid saying, "Get over here," kind of thing.
I mean, yes, but also they said, we are here.
They need to be more specific. I mean, whispers, they're very ambiguous.
Rob, animal handling,
Okay.
please.
I'm going to use one of my inspirations on this.
Oh, okay.
Since I have multiple. What do I get, a 10?
So you're like picking flowers and putting them into a bouquet, and the horse every now and then just clomps on them and takes like half of them.
Damn it. Stop taking my shit, you clumpy horse. What's the horse's name anyway? Clumpy? What did we name the horse?
You haven't named it. You were just
Clumpy.
there.
It's
Clumpy
Clumpy
is the
now.
horse's name then. Okay.
Unless the horse somehow senses that's a negative thing. I don't want to upset it.
I don't think the horse would sense that.
Okay, Clumpy.
Better than glue shoes.
Better than Glue Factory.
Wait, isn't that what we named the horse? Glue shoes or something?
Did we?
Or was
That's
that the
what-
previous horse?
That's what Teak called it.
Yes, Teak very much in the animal husbandry.
Look at all that hair.
Not.
Zenball. Look at all that hair. I appreciate the bits nevertheless.
Time for a cut, Rob.
I know
Is
I'm
that
going
how
to
you
get a
spell
cut.
Clompy?
Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, I'm getting a cut. Sven's gonna bald me down, everybody. As soon as he can do it, I'll be all the way gone. Everything gone, all the way, like I do a couple times.
You're gonna bick it?
I'm gonna. What's that mean? Bick it?
Shave it.
Yeah.
A bick. Bick shave it. Oh wow.
Oh no. Not bald. Just like like a razor half all the way. The smallest one they
Buzz
do.
cut.
Where the
Yeah.
No,
nubbins are
marine
still-
cut.
No, I'm not gonna fucking cream up my head and shave it.
Oh,
I'm
I was
not
just
that guy.
curious. Go for
I'm
it.
not that guy. No, I'm not gonna do it.
All right.
Not bicking it. When you said bick it, I'm like, what in the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, that's a term I've never fucking heard before.
Buzz cut, Zenball. That's right. I've done that. I do that a couple times a year. It seems I do. And I'm having a former Marine do it. The person that's gonna cut my hair he comes over to my kitchen. He puts a towel around my neck. The cats go crazy, and
He just does it all one length.
All one length, yeah. Yeah. It just makes it easy. Well,
Okay.
the thing I can't stand is I can't stand hair on my ears, and I can't stand this when it starts to grow back there like that. So, and when in my 20s, I wore my hair in a ponytail down to my ass, like you wouldn't even, and dyed it brown, because I haven't had a full head of gray hair since I was 18, but it started to go gray right when I was 18. So I've had gray hair for whatever 40 years. Oh my god, I'm 58. Oh my god, I need a minute, everybody.
All right. Meanwhile, whispering voices.
I can't handle it. So I got clompy flowers. I got half
Do
my
we
clompy
have enough flowers to have a half-assed attempt to putting flowers on a grave?
This
well,
is enough.
He did for a minute, and then half of them got eaten, and so you have to collect a little bit more.
Oh, you didn't say you eat them. You said I thought he clomped them with his foot.
No, he chomped them out of your hand and started.
Oh, he just ate them. Oh,
yeah.
I wouldn't have said he was clompy then. I would have said he was eaty. But whatever, fine. Clompy's fine. Let's not get back into that. All right. Well, so we'll gather up the rest and get over there. I guess we got to get over there to the graves with these flowers.
Let's go to the tree in the center of town first and look for the necklace.
Yes, I agree.
All right, let's do that. So we're gonna just start walking up there.
Yeah, the tokens are unlocked.
Okay, dun dun dun. Dun, dun, dun. Now, is the horse gonna come with us?
I would assume so. Guys.
I would assume so. Yeah, let's pull it along. Last time we left a horse alone, we fucked up.
All right, let's pull it.
It was a wagon you left alone. So you're handling the horse, so I'm just gonna keep him with you.
Okay, let's just keep on going up to this tree here. Nobody's here to bother us.
It's daytime.
It's daytime.
As you guys walk through the town, a couple of birds will look down at you for the most part. Some of them will take flight because there's nobody been here in the longest time. Walking through the town, it's quiet. Just from the grass growing up through the road, you can tell this town has been abandoned for many years.
This would be a good place to study. Nobody bother you.
Always looking at the positives.
Aside from the saber-toothed mountain lion and the creepy kids who only whisper. All right, let us see if we can find a nook or a hollow where there might be a necklace installed. Or not installed. Put away.
All right, so there is a hollow in the tree, as he had said. Also, this building behind you, since you're close enough now to get a really good look at it. It is bigger than most of the other buildings, and I'll just read the description. The grand two-story brick house has fallen prey to time and the elements like the rest of the village, but it remains in better shape than the smaller houses. Heavy wooden double doors are flanked by dark windows, and chimneys anchor the building at each corner. Their masonry crumbling. In front of the house looms a wide, leafless tree. This is the tree you're at. Its gnarled branches reach towards the clouds with twisting fingers, and its rough bark is pockmarked with large knots and beetle holes.
Like big beetle holes or like regular sized beetles?
Like big beetle holes. This is Faerun. Everything's bigger.
Like size of a house big or like size of a cat?
Yeah, like size of your fist big.
Okay, got it.
So remember that scene in Flash Gordon where they're testing him in the tree village? Rob remembers this.
Dun 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 dun. Flash. Ah. Oh yeah, you're not even supposed to hum or sing songs. You get DCMA'd.
Oh,
DMCA'd,
really? No.
That's what somebody told me. I don't know if they're fucking with me.
I think
You're not supposed to hum it either. Somebody just, I think it was Robin.
That was Robin.
I don't know, because I thought you can have like certain renditions. Anyway, well, now we got sidetracked again because I mentioned the scene. But you remember the scene, Rob?
Yeah,
When they're doing the scorpion and the tree bark?
kind of, a little bit. That movie's 1980.
Yeah.
And it's not that good, so I haven't rewatched it.
I don't know. I watched this so many
Being
times as a
merciless.
kid.
Yeah, I think when you're 14, it's awesome, but
But
not late.
I know, because I remember the dark hair, the daughter. That was the first time I realized I like accents.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What are you doing, Zeke?
Well, I'm gonna probe the hollow with my miner's pick.
You're gonna probe the hollow with your miner's pick.
Two words that
Yeah.
have never been said before on planet Earth. I'm gonna probe the hollow with my miner's pick.
Okay, so how are you doing that? May I ask?
Well, all right. Describe the hollow in more detail? Maybe I should start with that question.
Okay, so you've seen like in the cartoons and everything, there's like hole in a tree. So
Yeah.
the hollow in the tree is kind of like a slit where the bark has opened up, and then you can actually like reach inside of it.
Right. And so instead of sticking my hand in there, I'm going to stick the end of my miner's pick in there and see if there's anything solid at the bottom of the hollow.
Okay, so you can basically stick your pick in through the opening, but when you start to go down, the pick will wedge in place.
Okay. It's deeper than the pick head.
Yes, it appears so.
All right. Celine, get in there. Go look at it.
I'm sorry, what? You're there. You're already up in there.
You're all up in there.
I will reach my hand. Oh, no. Duh. I will cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
I'm a mage. I can do that shit. So I cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
and I look into the hollow and send the Mage Hand down. See
Okay.
how far it goes.
And you can see in the dark, right?
I can. I have. Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to put your head into the hollow so you can look down, right?
With that setup, yeah, of course.
All right. So you watch as he like casts Mage Hand, basically grabs the side of the trees and sticks his head in. You do see that the hollow goes down quite a ways, probably about 4 feet. This is a very big tree. And at the bottom of it, you could see leaves and twigs. Something may have nested here at one time. You could actually smell a little bit of musk in the air, but while you're looking, you can see a glint off of appears to be like a coin.
Oh.
I will
got
direct the
excited.
Mage Hand to the glinting object
Okay.
and try and have it retrieve it.
All right. It easily grabs a hold of it, and as it lifts it, you can hear the leaves like separate and part
Okay.
as the chain will also reveal itself underneath from the leaves.
All right. I will be ready to yank my head out of the gaping maw of the tree, but I will instruct the Mage Hand to capture the necklace and bring it up towards me.
Okay. So basically it's about a thumb-sized platinum oval pendant threaded on a thin chain. That's what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
I will put it into the party sheet for you as soon as as soon as I get on the right tab.
The right tab. Oh. The right tab. Is that how it goes?
No.
DMCA.
Oh, not even close.
No. You guys are like, no, that's not how it goes.
Straight out, no.
In
Straight
fact,
up,
stop it.
not. Straight up, I'm telling you.
That one you got better. All right, it's in the party sheet for you, Teak.
All right. Okay, I will take it. I guess. Why not?
Sure.
Sure.
I mean, it's most likely cursed, and so
What?
Damn it. Okay. Sorry, Fantasy Grounds. You ever so does that ever happen to any of you when you're clicking around the window of Fantasy Grounds, you actually grab the window of Fantasy Grounds and it
Oh,
resizes it?
100%. Like every time we
Okay.
play, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
does.
So sometimes it's fine. I can get it to drop and everything stays the same size. But every now and then it'll half the size and then everything moves up beyond the screen.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's like,
"No,
what the hell?
Why did you do that?
Why
to
in the
me?"
hell? What the hell?
It's worse when you're streaming though, because then everything in the stream is like gone. Like, all right, give me a second, hold on. But all right, back to game. Sorry.
all right. The two-story building. You said it was collapsed, or what was the state of disrepair?
It actually looks better than most of the buildings that you see around you. So in front of you, you can see chimneys on either side. The masonry is like pitted, as the mortar between the bricks and the stone is falling away, but it still stands. It also looks like this is a fully intact roof, as opposed to like the rest of the buildings where most of them have caved in or trees are growing out of them. This building actually looks, because it's stone, it looks much healthier.
Let's go check out this building.
Let's check it out.
That was, and there are 2 double doors in the front. I didn't expect
Well-
this, but okay.
4
Lord.
doors or a double door? A
Double
pair of
door.
double doors?
A pair of doors, a double door.
You want to
Dumbledore?
look inside it? Yes, Dumbledore for sure.
That's what I heard.
Nobody said Dumbledore.
No, I'm pretty sure somebody did.
Nobody said that.
Pretty sure I heard it.
No. Stop making shit up. All right. So you
no.
two head over to the door. You're standing in front of there. The horses. Clompy is with wherever you go. Clompy is, and Celine, you kind of lingering behind them.
No, she'll make her. Oh well, you're moving me for me, but I was gonna move her. But yeah, she's gonna be kind of slightly behind Teak.
Slightly behind. How far behind Teak? I
Right
just moved
there.
you in that direction. Okay.
I
that's
just
As
moved her.
shown in the map.
Nah,
That would be
just wondering. Celine, you see movement off to the right. Oh wait, I gotta get out of that habit. Because we have this now. You see movement over here.
ooh, ooh.
Hey, there's something over
Ooh.
there, and it literally.
What's over
moved.
there?
I love that. You don't understand.
I do understand.
The ping thing, when they gave that, I was like, oh!
Celestian said he heard it.
There's something over there.
Double door. All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be. Hey,
you,
hey, what was
Celestian.
that? Teak, over by your side. What was that? Well, Celine.
Celine will
You
will take
guys-
a few steps that way.
What's your deal over
The
there?
tokens are free. You guys can't move.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Nobody
know, and I'm
wants to
telling
move.
you, she's gonna take a couple steps that way. I mean, by a couple, a lot.
All right, so you run over in that direction.
I mean, briskly walk. But yeah,
Run.
No, I'll be running here. All right. I like how you headed towards them and the other two circled around. Like, nope. All right. Are you leaving Clompy?
I feel
I
like you
guess-
should have tied them up or something.
As
Well,
far as
point-
I know, you're holding Clompy's reins. So wherever you go, he's behind you, but you do have one hand on his reins. That's for you, Warner.
Okay.
Okay. Just, you got to tell me otherwise. Otherwise,
Yeah,
that's the situation. You're holding on to him and leading him around.
Or
Yes.
tie him off at the tree if you want. Like,
And yeah, unless you want to
Your
tie him
call.
off or something.
Oh yeah, I'll tie him off on the tree then. That's good. We'll put him, say right here.
All right. We'll tie him off to the death tree. Cool.
Just come back. This horse is. I wouldn't. He doesn't need to be that close. And he's,
Well,
he's
the
alright.
branches are higher, so you got to
Oh,
get
okay,
closer
okay,
to
that's
the
fine.
base of the tree.
Gotcha.
It's all good.
I see.
All
I
right.
see what's happening.
So you go over to that corner, Celine. These two kind of like circling around behind you, and you don't see anything. All three of you hear laughter.
Oh,
Like
okay.
coming from a place or just like, all around?
Coming from. Ooh, you get the ping again. Coming from like this direction.
Ooh, okay. Good to know.
No, I'm not playing with ghost children. I'm not playing for their games.
They can just stay where they are.
Right?
You will not taunt us with your wily laughter. I don't know if wily is
So,
the
was
correct
there
adjective,
something
but that's what I
else
mean.
that we needed?
Yeah, we got to drop the flowers on the grave, but we got to figure out if the book is real. That's the big picture. And of course, get all the platinum.
We gotta get all that platinum.
All of it.
If there is any.
But
Well,
we
there's
can do
gonna be
that
some.
after our break.
Oh, break time!
Oh,
Ooh,
break
give
that.
us
By
the
the way,
picture, finally.
that's the tree in the house that you guys are looking at.
Love it. Beautiful.
Oh,
Isn't
that's
it
cool.
pretty?
I'm gonna blow that up for the stream real quick. Blow it up, meaning just make it bigger. Everybody, I'm not using. You guys get it. Oh, look at that! Tied that horse off to that tree. Did I? I don't know. If I knew what that looked like, I would have done that.
I changed my mind. I'm going back to get coffee.
Oh my god! All right,
All
cool.
right,
Yeah,
just
so
inside
we'll
break.
take a. It is break time. We'll take a 10-minute break, and come back and
All in
resume.
10.
All righty. See you all soon. Hey.
All right, we're gonna take a 10-minute break, everybody. I'm gonna charge up my headphones, which usually messes stuff up, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And we will take a break. You'll see the counter there for the time, and I'll remind everybody: Zenball is the new hype boss at 3,200. Taking him down is going to be tough, everybody. Come join us on Wednesdays where we play Solasta or Jackbox games. We alternate between every Wednesday. And then Friday, of course, is this game, Candlekeep Mysteries with DM Havoc. On Saturday, we do either Against the Giants with Drake, or we do Dragonlance with Robin. Both of those are super fun. And then on Sunday, of course, we do the talk show, the All Things Fantasy Grounds talk show, where we either have a guest or we go over products or whatever, but we always give away a prize, at least one prize. So you don't want to miss that show. And you do have to show up for that live. You can't win a prize if you're watching on YouTube, everybody. So that's that. Now I need to go get a snack. My Amazon delivery of my candy, which I was going to pull off the porch and eat right now, got delivered to the wrong address. And how do I know that? First of all, it's not on my front porch. Secondly, the picture of the delivery has a blue potted plant on the porch, which I don't have any plants on my porch. So I know they put it on the wrong porch. I wonder if my neighbor came and dropped it on my porch. I don't know that I know my neighbors well enough that they would do that. Yeah, fucking picture of someone else's porch. You know it, Celestian. You know it. Fucking fuck. But I am going to go open my door and see, just in case, if my neighbor dropped it off. That would be nice. But I don't have high hopes for that. Because there was no knock or ring doorbell or anything. I don't know. All right, so I guess for a snack, since I don't have my candy that I ordered, what will I drink? No, not will I drink. What will I eat? What will the snack be? Will it be Ritz crackers? Will it be a yogurt? No, not a yogurt. Will it be something else? I don't know. Damn Amazon drivers always dropping them off at the neighbor's address with a completely different number on their house. Yeah, it doesn't happen often, but it has happened a few times. I order a fuck ton of stuff from Amazon too. So there's always the chance increases the more I order. So yeah, it's happened a couple times. And I have received packages And what's funny is I've received packages where I open I don't even look. I just open the box because I get so many deliveries. I open the box and I'm like, what is this? And then I look on the front of the box and I'm like, oh, it's not mine. And I got to figure out how to get it to the person. If I even know how to get it to the person, because sometimes I don't have my neighbor's telephone number, and I'm not gonna walk over there. And then hopefully you can report it to Amazon, and they'll come back and pick it up and give it to the right person. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. All right, now I'm down to 6 minutes. I better go check see what's up. There ain't no fucking package out here. Damn it. All right. So there was no package on my porch, which means whoever my neighbor is with the blue planter is eating my damn candy. But I reported it to Amazon that I didn't get it, and then I reordered some more. Yeah. So I'll have to call Amazon. I wonder if Amazon has 24/7 customer service. I've called them before. I don't recall if they have 24/7. Oh, my back. My back hurts a little bit, only for a minute, and then it'll go away. So for my snack, I got frosted mini donuts, hosted frosted mini donuts. You know the ones. The chocolate ones. Not chocolate on the inside, but chocolate on the outside. You get it. Problem is, I ate this whole bag. All right, 55 seconds left on break time. Let's go check. Make sure my headsets didn't do anything weird. Yes, they did. And yes, they did. I got to reconnect those. That means I have to go to Bluetooth settings. What is happening? Windows is slow to react here for a second. All right, we got to connect those AirPods. Now they're connected. Now I can go back to switch device. Just double check. Ah, the mic has been changed. Okay, change that. Go back here. Time to go. It's time to go. Get back on it. And we're back. I think we're back. Supposed to be back. Who's on my shirt? William Shatner, Mr. William Shatner, Mr. Young William Shatner. That's right. Mark, I see you, but I don't see anybody else. I also don't hear you, Mark. Should I be hearing you? Chat, have they all abandoned me? Havoc, can I hear you?
I don't know. Can you?
Yes, I can. Okay, good.
Okay.
So we are back. Let me change over to the game screen here. Game screen. Zedball says they really need to allow tooltips and options in Fantasy Grounds. I think I agree with that.
What? Tooltips? What?
Tooltips, they should have them. They don't have them.
Really? I'm surprised.
You hear me now?
Yes, sir.
No, I can't.
I can't. Can you hear me? No.
I didn't hear you ask if you can hear.
Yeah, I asked earlier. A little bit. Like a minute ago.
Are we still missing Havoc?
No, I'm here. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
It was drinking and eating.
Were we missing Gorvidal?
Yes, we are.
We are missing Gorvidal.
We are
That's-
always missing Gorvidal.
That is Gorvidal's fault.
Yeah.
How
How
dare
dare
he
he
get a
go out
job.
and get a job?
Well, I mean, you gotta pay your bills somehow, right?
Yeah, I guess.
He did say that a new guy showed up. So he's actually not bottom guy on the totem pole anymore.
Does that mean he gets to play D&D again?
Maybe, but not immediately.
Oh, okay. All right, so what are you guys doing?
All right.
Well, I would like to point out that the house with double doors, the picture only had one set of double doors.
I
It
noticed that
doesn't-
as well. They're screwing us. They gave us
Build
the
just
wrong
a set of
information.
doors.
and only has a set of double doors. I may have misspoke.
Okay, no problem.
No problem.
Thanks for the clarification.
Yep. Thanks for the clarification.
You're welcome.
All right. So do we want to play around with creepy voices, or we want to go check out this house that hasn't fallen down?
I think we decided no creepy voices. No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with creepy voices, so let's go ahead and check the house out.
Open the double doors. Single set of double doors.
Open the single double doors. And also go
The
in.
single, double, triple doors?
Double. Get a double burger.
Animal.
Okay.
They came to Idaho, In-N-Out's in Idaho. They're creeping up to Washington. Can't wait.
They're going to
All right.
open one into the Seattle area.
Are they really? Oh, they're gonna hit. Oh, it's on.
We are so off topic tonight. We are so not even really here.
We're here.
I'm for real. I know.
I'm opening the double doors, even though I'm not in front. I'm not
Wait,
doing
no.
it.
Roll initiatives.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
All right, fine. Want some initiative there? Take that. Get my low fucking.
Finally, some action.
I might roll a 5. Plompy, roll initiative.
Jesus. Do we want Clumpy to roll initiative?
No, he's
No.
not gonna be.
Okay. I have to roll for this guy though. Oh, I forgot I turned off critically awesome. Damn it.
You need to stop turning off the good extension, sir.
It's not working right now, so until there's an update, it stays off.
Oh. Well, there's a Discord that you can go and complain to the person who made that.
I have, and that's why we're waiting for the update.
Poor guy.
I know. All right, so Selene, you are watching these two opening door. What exactly are you doing? Because everybody's like a nice little cluster, and I'm putting you in a square.
Literally. That's fine. Whatever. Watching. Put me to the one to the right.
So you're gonna stand off the porch?
Well, I kind of want to stand off to the side. I want to be like right there in front of the door. Because.
So here's an idea. The tokens. Why don't you put yourself where you would like to be?
I didn't know they were locked.
It doesn't matter. You could still move yourself to where you want to be. Anytime now. That's the left, by the way.
Well, because I thought Warner would be in front. Anyways, doesn't matter. I'm watching them open the door.
Okay, so you're watching them open the door. Okay. That is hilarious.
Why are you fighting with me?
Why? I don't know.
I'm so sad and you're picking on me.
You're not that sad.
I'm a little sad.
I don't believe it.
Smidgen.
Asshole, I cried.
Aw. I believe that. Come on. Why aren't you opening? I hate when this happens. What did I do wrong?
Probably because you're being mean to your players.
I'm not doing no such thing. Oh, because it's open over here. That's why. Okay. That should work. Let's see what happens. Can you all see that?
A mean lock?
Damn it. See, I don't like that.
Maybe the communicating of what we saw is simpler. But yes, we see something to the west. An unidentified creature.
Anyway,
I don't see the picture of the
I don't see the
unidentified
picture though.
creature.
It's just blank.
you don't see the picture?
Yeah, I don't see the picture.
That's interesting.
That's unfortunate.
We see the
I
box.
didn't.
Do you see the
The
picture
token
now?
on the map.
No, it took it away.
What do you see now?
Box that says unidentified creature, but no graphic.
Yeah, the full body is blank. It just has the icon.
So if you turn this one,
Now it took it away.
now it should be there.
You have to turn the
No.
lights on, apparently. Chad is saying you have to turn the lights on.
What lights?
The lights in the picture. Because every picture is an image. Every picture is like a map. There's lighting on every picture, even if it's a creature.
But you guys just saw it a minute ago, didn't you?
No, we didn't.
I put it in chat what I saw.
Yeah. So he could see it.
I didn't see
What?
anything.
Where?
So turn the light on.
No. Mark, your
I
image
do have
has...
dark vision.
But the
No, but we
map
can't-
doesn't have
the full body. We don't see the full body. Like, see, so what Mark posted in chat, behind it is just a blank black box. We don't see the image. And chat is saying you got to turn the light on. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about, the light.
So you got to open the picture. You got to open the picture's things like you're going to draw on the map of the picture. And you got to turn on lighting for the players.
Again, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I've never had to do this.
No, I don't
Okay,
think
well,
I don't
just
think you
try
had to do
doing
it
it right
before.
now.
It's a new thing.
But
It's the
no,
update.
since they've done the update, I've never had to do this.
Okay,
Well, I don't know.
try doing it now so we can see the picture.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Treat it
Pretend-
like a map and turn the light on. Add lighting.
Yeah, add lighting to a
Say
map.
what, like the map?
Treat
Go
the
into
picture.
Go into the open it as if it were a map. Pretend it's a map.
All right, wait. Let me ask a simpler
Wait,
question.
wait,
first.
hold on. What do you want me to open like it's a map? Because you keep saying picture, and I'm
Right.
just looking at a token.
Yeah, I think it may be a case of the thing doesn't have a full body picture. All it has is a token.
Then why do
We're
you keep trying
seeing
to show
all
Is that
there is
true?
to see.
Why would you share the
I'm
picture if
not.
that's
I'm not showing the picture.
what are you showing?
The token on the map.
So, do you see the stream?
If I were going to show you the picture, I'd show you this.
Okay. So what in the hell is
Why
this
didn't
box?
you?
Oh, I know what happened. I bet you I can make it pop up right now. Hold on.
Okay, it just went away.
Did it pop up again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is
okay.
that?
So next to the identify and lock token button, there's a little one that says public, not public. That one is sharing the token, the flat image from inside. But I clicked it by accident. So
Oh.
because there's no
Okay.
picture in there. So if I had to share the picture, I'd be sharing this one.
Okay. And you should.
So you were just confusing the fuck out of us for no goddamn reason.
I didn't realize it popped it up on your screen. And
No goddamn reason.
no, y'all were confusing me because I'm like, what are they talking
Wait,
about?
so
I
when
haven't
it-
gotten to that point.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's back up a second. You said you didn't know that it popped it up on our screen, but when it does that, it doesn't it put our little icons in the bottom left of it so it tells you the players can see this?
Yeah, but it didn't. So it popped it up on your screen. I only know because I looked at the chat, like your
Oh,
stream,
okay.
like you told me. On mine, it never popped up. That's why I was like, what are they talking about?
Bad DM, bad. That's what they're talking about.
I am. I'm horrible. That's why I need a break.
We just had a break.
No, I mean from DMing in general.
I know
Anyway,
what you meant.
Meanwhile,
so this thing is going to run this way. And it's going to come all up. No, do it right. Come on, let's go.
Is it its
Now,
turn?
what is? I didn't want the tokens. Yes, it's its turn.
Oh.
So it's going to come over here. And it is going to claw at Teak.
Oh no.
from 20 feet away.
It just ran up.
Oh, we had lag there.
Lagged it.
And then it's going to claw at Teak.
Do not stand for this.
That does hit you.
Oh no.
And I'm going to do some damage on you.
Why does it say in the chat that it's turn? Oh.
And then you're going to do a constitution save.
Whoa, I'm not getting any of this in the chat. Holy crap.
And you succeed. And then it is going to step into the doorway that you just opened and disappear.
Opportunity attack.
Nope. It
Why not?
disappeared. It didn't. It stepped through the doorway, which is only 5 feet in front of you. The only person that can get an opportunity attack is Celine.
Me, and I want it.
Okay.
Do it. I want it. Give it to me bad. I want it bad.
Okay. We're going to do this thing.
What thing?
Chain book.
Yeah.
You missed. You
Okay.
missed.
Okay, that's fine.
And then, like I said, it steps through the doorway and disappears. It should have disappeared on your thing.
Lady Magdala, how are you? Welcome. Welcome to the TPK.
We just call her Lady M.
Oh, Lady M, okay.
Because she pronounces Magdala differently. And everybody says it different.
Well, how does she pronounce it then?
I think it's Magdala.
Yeah.
Oh, I could see that.
I mean, isn't that the way it's supposed to be pronounced?
I said Magdala because I'm
Yeah.
remember I'm not wise, remember?
Or good with
You're not the
names.
only one. I've heard it pronounced so many different ways.
Sick balls.
I don't even bother trying. I'm Lady M. There you go.
Lady M. then.
Really? You don't call her by anything else?
I call her by her real name.
Okay.
She's
Well, I'm not
chill. It
gonna
works
put it
either
on-
way, she says.
I'm not gonna put it on the thing like, on blast. Damn, Fury.
No, I wasn't. Never mind.
Anyway, moving on. So it goes into the house, disappears. You are standing there looking at basically a large entry room.
Hmm.
You can
Now, when
see
it went-
lights spilling into the room from the other side.
When it went into the house and disappeared, did it run into a room or did it become invisible when it went in the house?
Okay, so what you saw was this little creature, and mind you, they're little. They're maybe like 4 feet, 3 feet tall. So it came like flopping over, went by him with one of those claws and raked at him, and then ran through the doorway as he opened it. And as soon as it stepped through the doorway, it just vanished.
So it did vanish. Okay. Ugh. Vanishing. Vanishing people. All right. Are we going to go in after it then, I guess? Or what are we doing?
We were going in anyway, so now we know
Oh,
we got a
yeah.
critter in there. we gotta
Actually,
deal
I
with.
don't think we should because that thing looked kind of terrifying.
That's new information. We should maybe change our plan.
Close the door.
Yeah, set the building on fire.
Stone.
Made
Is
out
it?
of rock. Yes, we said that already.
I mean,
Still set it on
the
fire. Heat it up.
interior- Right. We'll steam the thing
Okay. You're gonna try
like
and
a
cook-
lobster.
You want to cook it?
I mean, if we cook it, it's dead, right?
Sure.
And I mean, the platinum would be fine. It might just be a little melted.
Yeah. Okay.
We got this melted platinum.
Hold on, should we do the grave thing first? Because that feels like an easier task, and I would hate for the flowers to go wasted in case stuff goes on fire.
Let's go do
All
the
right, let's
flowers
do
and we'll
that.
come back.
Because, graveyards and creepy places are always safe. It's in
Yeah.
every horror movie. You always go to the graveyard.
I mean,
Eat lunch
we just
there.
saw a giant bug thing go inside, and I feel like that's creepy.
All right. So we'll do this.
Hide
We'll shut.
behind the chainsaws.
Yeah, exactly. We'll shut the door to the stone house, and we'll go to the cemetery and look for graves. because you know
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
safer.
That's always safe.
Absolutely safe.
Super safe.
Okay.
You want us to stay in turn order? How do we like to go here?
Hold on, I'm saving one of the maps because in case I accidentally close it.
Got it.
All right. I'm gonna unlock the tokens again.
Okay. So we're gonna mosey to the graveyard.
Okay.
Do 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 do. Doobity doo. Doobity doo. Sticking to the path, of course.
Of course. All right.
All over the dead grass, whatever. I don't care. All right, Warner. Go ahead. Put the flowers on the grave.
Wait,
All right,
hold
do we-
on. Let me read the description. So, at the graveyard, you see a crooked wrought iron archway stands at the entrance of the graveyard, which
Oh,
is
there's
overgrown like the rest of the village. Headstones sit at odd angles, some toppled completely. Small carrions, rather than inscribed headstones, mark the graves towards the back. So, this area up here, hold on, ping thing. These over here, they're basically rock piles marking the graves. And then it is surrounded by a wrought iron fence. You are standing at an archway. So you're a little bit closer than you should be, but that's fine.
All right. Do we know which grave the flowers are going to go to?
Lorna, so we need to find Lorna's grave.
All right. So we're going to go in and start looking for Lorna's name, and I'm going to do a search. Just start searching. Maybe these guys want to help me. Waiting for the zombies to pop up
start
out
on
of the fucking
bottom over here.
Okay. Hold that thought. Hold on.
Zombies.
Gotta move somebody back to where they were. All right. So you guys are going around. So most of these up here, Teak, are just piles of rock. They doesn't look like they got the headstones in place yet. They all look very similar. They are dated though. Okay. And there's basically a rock on each pile that has a date on it. After like investigating and looking a little closer because you're looking for information, the dates are all from about 70 years ago. And then there's a little name on the rock. So each one has a name. I'm not reading all the names. You, Werner, are reading headstones as well. These are more typical. Some of them are straight, sitting at odd angles. Some of them are toppled over, but they are full headstones. As you walk through, you can read them and see that the dates are different birth dates, different death dates. They're not all similar. And as you walk along towards the end, you notice that one over here has the inscription that you are looking for, and it is this one here, sitting all by itself. It says Lorna Gunnover Groves Venner, beloved of Lucas, forever my heart. That is what the inscription on stone is. As you're walking towards it, though, you down here, Celine, looking around by yourself, you walk by one of the headstones, and an arm basically like reaches up out of the dirt and grabs your ankle.
I stomp on it with my other foot.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Any attack?
Well, it would be unarmed.
Unfooted.
Well, it's the same thing.
So, what am I rolling exactly? A strength, a dex? What? Tell me.
You should have an unarmed attack on your.
An unarmed attack.
I don't have that on my character
What?
sheet.
So go into items, find unarmed attack. It's written as an item. When you put it on your character sheet in your inventory, it'll show up as an attack.
I hardly ever do this, so that's why I don't have it on there.
That's fine. I don't force anybody to put it on their character sheet, but if you're going to do a kick with no weapon.
It's an unfooted attack, an unfooted strike.
It's an unfooted attack.
Yeah.
You should just change the name of it, Rob, to an unweaponed attack.
Yeah.
All right, nice. So you just start stomping down on this hand, and it's holding onto your leg, it's holding onto you, and then like it lets go and kind of sinks back into the dirt.
All
There's
right,
some
and of course I will let out a very girlish yelp and scurry away.
okay. Where are you scurrying off to? You two hear her scream. Well, a girlish yelp.
Are the tokens locked?
They shouldn't be. I didn't lock them.
Oh, okay. So then I
I'll
can
say,
just
"Oh, what
move
happened? Did a hand come up and
willy-nilly.
grab you?"
2, 3, 4.
Like, sort of half
All
joking.
right, so that's 6. Because I'm guessing there's a fence around the rest of this area. There's only an opening at the pathway there.
Yes.
Yeah, just the archway. What
yeah.
happened?
The archway's right here.
A hand came up out of the grave and grabbed you. Is that what happened? That's what I'll say, like sort of joking, and you'll be like, "Yeah, that's exactly what happened."
No, because I used up all my abilities, all my actions. I did an action, I did a movement, I yelled, and that's it.
Talking
That's
is technically
my
a free action as long as it's under 6 seconds. So
right, but my yell was what my free action
Oh.
was.
that's your free action? Okay. So you're not in combat. I'll tell
Yeah.
you when you can't talk.
Oh, yeah, something grabbed me. The end of the story. Something
Sweet.
grabbed me.
What
We
kind
are
of
in a grave.
something?
I don't know. It was over there. If you want to be grabbed, be grabbed. Okay, and since I guess we're not really in combat, I can just go ahead and exit the graveyard.
Yes. you did.
Not gonna help me look for names.
They're gonna
I
need
thought you already found it.
Oh, I did.
But not that I was,
Yes.
not that I would know, but I thought I heard somebody found it.
Oh
You
no.
It's
Okay,
this
then
one. I told you
Oh.
you were heading towards it when this happened.
I put the flowers on the grave.
All right, you go ahead and go drop the thing. You like looking over at like do you say any words or anything? You just put them down.
Like, sorry, they're not posies.
Here's the flowers. These are for you.
From your ex-husband, or technically husband.
So technically, former husband. Well, yeah.
So
former husband.
Werner, as you set the flowers down, you hear a long, contented sigh just kind of carry through your ears on the breeze.
Ugh.
Nice. I'll take that as a I'm out of here. That's what I take it as.
Okay.
All right, we
You're
did
back
that.
on. Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna go back to the house.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, hold on.
So while you're standing there, you do notice that there is a wagon over here.
Yes.
I don't know. I want to check, make sure
Does
it's not
this wagon look familiar?
It's not your wagon.
This wagon right here. This
Even
one
though
right here. Is
I
this the
should
wagon you're talking
make
about
it
right here?
your wagon. Road heading to Northwest Village. Out of the village, soon overcome by overgrowth, disuse. Not too far past the graveyard, a cart stands abandoned in the middle of the road, covered by a heavy tarp.
All right.
Ooh, let's look under the
You're gonna
I'll
walk
buy.
over to the wagon.
I'll buy it.
Do
Heavy tarp.
Go ahead.
I'll go see.
Okay.
Seek an eye of D
As
tarp.
you
This
walking
thing.
over there, you see the remains of a horse skeleton.
Uh-oh. I look back to the tree to see if our horse is still there.
Your horse is still there.
Okay.
It has definitely been here for a long time.
Okay.
It has been picked clean. It is just bones. Grass is growing up through the carcass. Well, the skeleton. It has definitely been there for a long time.
All right. We're gonna detarp this cart and look in
You
it.
take off the tarp.
Yes.
Under the tarp are boxes, barrels, and trunks.
Things
Do you
full of
think this has
platinum.
just been sitting out here for years?
Yep, it looks like it's been out there for years. Most of the boxes and containers are empty and broken. Some of them still carry, it looks like salted meat, like jerky.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it determined? Is it good? Is it not spoiled?
Petrified jerky.
Oddly enough, it looks like it's still edible.
Huh. All right. Well, we don't need it.
You see 3 bolts of fabric, and you find 2 smaller barrels, like casks, with some kind of liquid inside of them.
Oh, those are potions?
No, cask are the small barrels.
Oh, cask. Oh,
Yeah.
those are wine or something. I don't think we, just because you're an adventurer doesn't mean you have to take every piece of treasure you come across. I don't think we need this stuff.
I'm not saying you have to take anything.
No, I'm just saying to the group, this might be poison. This might be old.
Well, we don't presently need it, but I am going to take the clue that the wagon here may be the way to where the mine was. Like somebody came back into town when it all went wrong.
Okay.
All right. So, would you guys like, since you guys are like here looking, would you guys like to roll some investigation or survival checks? Either one, I don't care.
Okay.
And anybody looking at the wagon can. Wait, why is this blocking? Get out of the way. Oh, I lost my mouse somewhere. Hold on. There it goes. Okay. Only bad thing about having like so many monitors, your mouse gets lost.
You need a bigger mouse.
AK racing.
I don't. Okay. So Teak, you're rolling investigation.
I did.
You sir notice up by the driver's seat, it's actually like a little compartment underneath the seat, and the actual seat lifts up, and inside the compartment you find a small pouch with some gold coins. There's also a small ledger listing sales in the settlements around the area.
Nice.
So
I'm going to take the ledger because that's a book.
it is a book.
It is a book.
But it is just a ledger. But still a book, yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. That's great. I will put the parcel into the party sheet. It's just gold.
15 gold. We're rich.
Also, Werner, you, sir, notice that these are some of the things you deduce from just looking at the cart. With that roll, all right. So you can tell you got a guesstimate that the growth from around the wheels, the amount of decay on the horse and stuff, you'll know that this cart's probably been here for at least a year. Like roughly a year is what you're saying.
Okay.
So it's more recent.
Also, the cask and broken and empty containers, you're pretty sure you can see scratches and tooth marks in them. Like they weren't just broken or like succumbed to the elements. You think animals got at them.
Okay.
Like
not big animal.
Mountain lions?
No, like small, like maybe squirrels or something.
And is Celine gonna roll a check?
She didn't.
No, she's not looking. She's ready to leave. She's been traumatized.
She's over it. She's had an ankle grab.
Right, and a giant bug-like looking thing, crustacean. Who knows what it was?
It was a killer lobster.
We see this kind of stuff every day.
You read about this stuff every day.
I read biography.
I work in a library, sir. All right.
Reading and seeing are very different.
It's true.
That's fair.
Also, reading is never the answer.
All right, back to the creepy house.
Back to the creepy house.
Must we?
100, we must. 100.
Celine, you all the way back there?
No, she's gonna kind of begrudgingly follow after.
Like, I hate all of this. Okay.
Right? Yeah, that's exactly her feels.
You guys. I don't want to take the horse, so I'm gonna do you individually.
Oh no.
What are you going to do to us?
I'm
I
gonna
don't
put
like
you on a map.
Oh, okay. Maybe I do like it.
You will. You'll like it. A little bit. Maybe. Okay. Another map. Sharing. I have been shared. You have been shared. Let's hope this one works a little bit better.
I like the lighting. The blue light's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty.
They
All right,
messed
so
up
we
though.
see the door's been opened. Somebody opened them.
I didn't.
There, they're closed now.
Closed.
Well, I was going to open it and go in.
Well, you had opened it before, remember? And then it
We
ran
closed
in.
it after the critter.
Oh, okay, so then, but you go
No.
in to open it.
Oh, this is the building. Okay.
Yeah, you're back at that building.
I'm going to go
All
in
right,
there.
I'll step in.
Wait, this feels oddly familiar.
You having a sense of deja vu?
Yeah. Like I've
From
been
where?
in this place before.
Have we?
I
Have
don't
we
know where
been in
she's
there?
getting that feeling.
Are you fucking with us? Are you reusing this map?
No.
From
You
when
have
we
ne-
got stuck into that one weird portal hallway. That's right.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm just crazy. I'm sorry.
No, I know. Yeah, when we went through the mirror, well, back at Candlekeep, the wizard who went missing.
Yeah.
Not the same map.
It just has that same feeling. Okay.
Well, the same person probably did the maps, but not the same map.
Okay. I'm gonna light up a torch here because
Okay.
I can't see shit.
So, hold on. See, just runs in and shit. So, dust covers everything in the wide hallway. Moth-eaten cloths hang from hooks on the left-hand wall. To the left and right, halls branch off into the gloom. Ahead, a stairway leads up to the second floor, and a door stands beneath the stairs, seemingly leading to the backyard.
I just realized that I also realized I can't see without a torch, and I feel kind of silly.
But I lit up a torch, so you should be able to see now.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess I need to stick next to you or light my own torch.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
Now I'm gonna light my own torch just because of that.
All right, so where are we going here?
Never mind. I do not possess a torch.
Hold on. I think I have many torches. Let me see.
Put one on me.
Oh, wait a minute. How can this be? I have no torches. So back when you were asking us if we had everything we needed, aren't there torches in the pack?
Mm-hmm.
Great. We should go back outside to the horse and grab some torches.
Okay, let's say we did that.
Okay.
Is everybody going outside?
Mm,
I
I'll,
mean,
I'll go
Warner,
get the torches. I'll come back with.
I'll
two
go
torches.
with you, Warner.
Well, I'm
Okay.
okay. We don't want to leave Teak alone. We come back, he's gone.
He's fine. He can see in the dark. We can't.
Teek's a big boy.
All right, so we'll go get 2 torches.
Okay.
No, let him go alone. It's chat. There's no way to, if someone's going where the party isn't, there's no way to not leave somebody alone. Because there's only 3 of us. You guys get it?
So we're going back out.
All right. Oh, we're all going back out? Okay. Anyway, let's. So Havoc, do we need to say anything beyond we went and got torches, or is there something
No,
that's gonna happen?
it's fine. You guys can go get your torches. I was just wondering if one of you were brave enough to stay in the house by yourself. I'm guessing no.
It was gonna be Teak. I don't know.
He was like, "No, we're going to get torches," and he walked to the door.
Yeah.
I
He's
was
like, "Fuck it, I'm
"That's
coming
fine."
too. I'm out."
That's interesting. Okay, cool. All right, so this is what you guys see. You're at the base of the staircase. There's corridors to either side, and you are looking. So over the few windows that you can see, especially the ones just past the door on the right and left, they are covered by heavy cloaks. Um, that basically they're black, heavy gray and black cloaks just covering all the windows. So all the light from outside is blocked out.
Okay. I don't like it.
You'll learn to love it.
I'm gonna look over here.
All right, you walk over there. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So to the south, you see, or to the lower end, you see basically what looks like an assembly room. It's filled with chairs. Um, there's chairs are arranged in staggering rows with their backs to the door, facing a podium to the southeast corner. A sideboard sits on the left of the room, and a bookcase stands on the right of the doorway, filled with tomes and knickknacks. A cold brick fireplace occupies the southeast corner.
There's books over here.
We love books. We are librarians.
Oh, show me. She's gonna run past all of these boys. Hold on.
She's like, books? What do you mean? Get out of my way.
Pushing through. Get out of the way. Where are you going?
Right?
You ran outside.
Oh. I know. That's a
We
window.
can't see it till you get there. That's why. We don't know.
Right? Sorry. So she would stop there and then go in here.
Okay. Hold on. You walk through the wall. That's not going to work.
I'll move down that way to get out of the way.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can go past me. I make the harumph noise where you hip check me out of the way.
We're gonna look for tomes in the bookcases.
All right. Well, the bookcase was right by the door, so you walked away from it.
I know, but that was to let other people in the room.
Okay. All right. So you two kind of like standing right here then. So you're looking at this bookcase here.
Yes.
Except
Oh yeah,
she's-
singing it.
I'm moving her over because she wants to get in front of you. All right.
Well, I'm also
So
getting room for Warner to come into the room.
gotcha. If Warner
You
would
know,
like to come into
sometimes
the
we're
room,
considerate.
I'm also going to
Sometimes.
unlock the tokens because
Yeah,
right
might as
now
well.
you're not in combat and there's nothing really going on. Okay, you should be able to free move now. All right, so on the shelf, there are many old and worn books. There's also a framed watercolor painting of a mountain range and a chunk of raw platinum ore.
Whoa. What's up with that?
I'm
Just
gonna
like a-
take the
it's just like
watercolor
a-
painting.
It's just a rock of platinum.
How heavy is it?
Probably about 2.5 pounds.
I mean, are we gonna
debating
take
whether
it
you
or
want to take it?
I'm taking it.
take it?
You taking it? Okay.
Taking it.
All right. No problem. Seriously, they'll go with that. Okay, thank you. All right, they're in the they're in the party sheet.
All right.
All right. Were there any interesting books?
Nothing that jumps out at you. Mostly like common, like stories, stuff that may have been mass produced. Nothing that you'd be like,
But the
oh,
Candlekeep worthy.
this needs to be in the keep. Yeah, nothing like that.
Okay, then I have no interest anymore.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Well, do we only check the one bookcase?
The other book, that's not a bookcase. That's a sidebar. So it's basically got like old decanters and dried out bottles. It's covered in cobwebs.
Got it. Okay. All right, next room.
Next room.
Are you two moving around with him? Yes. Okay. I see that Warner is, but
I
Celine,
said I was going to take that painting, the watercolor painting.
it's in the party
Oh,
sheet.
okay.
view.
Sorry.
Focus, girl. Focus.
Well, that's just a window to outside. My bad.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was
it
like,
is-
that's a
it's-
window.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see the windows outside. The room that Teak is now in, and Teak, I'm just gonna move you into the corner.
She's just going to like stick her head in. Like, is there a bookcase? Nope. Okay. Not interested.
All right
Oh,
then. Bye
hold on,
bye.
Let me give you the description. A round table with 4 chairs stands in the center of the room. Windows look out into the backyard. The fireplace in the corner is filled with broken masonry. A framed portrait hangs in the right-hand wall.
We look at the portrait.
It is a portrait of a dark-skinned woman dressed in a cream-colored frock coat with a pale green cravat at her throat.
Cravat. Yep.
Cravat? Cravat?
Cravat.
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 Whatever.
It's a fancy white person thing. Yep.
Okay. Her dark hair is pulled back into an intricate twist, and she wears a delicate platinum and diamond earring, or platinum and diamond earrings. Her hands are folded on her lap. One finger bears a heavy platinum signet ring inscribed with a snowdrop blossom. So that's what's in the painting. I don't know what a snowdrop blossom is, but I'm guessing it's some kind of flower.
Yeah, it's a little white flower.
Okay.
Very dainty looking.
Well, that's what's on this signet ring.
Oh, that's really pretty. I kind of want that, but it's not really.
I kind of want that.
At the bottom, there is a small little, one of those little placard things that they put on the painting.
Yeah, a placard.
It says Lee Duvenzen. Shut up, Fury.
What? I'm not even saying anything.
I missed it before, so.
It says Lee Vincent.
Lee Duvenzen. So
I'm sorry. Can you
L-E-I.
write that out for us in the chat so we all know what it looks like? What, I mean,
God. Yes, I
Look,
will write it
somebody
out. I will
that
write it
does
out.
take notes likes to have shit spelled correctly.
You don't take notes.
I said somebody. I did not say for me.
Asking for a friend.
I'm just asking for a friend. Okay.
Exactly.
It says that. You happy now?
I am. Thank you. We appreciate that.
I'm here to oblige
I
you.
totally did not spell it that way.
You're welcome.
I'm making sure that I spelled it correctly.
Duvezine.
Duvezin.
Duvezin.
Vesnick? What?
What? Who?
Where?
What?
What?
Why?
Celine, behind you. You just hear.
Interesting.
Did you just freeze?
No, I said bug lobster, and I will be looking behind me.
She said bug lobster. All right, you turn around, look. All the books that you had left on the bookcase are now on the floor in a pile.
Oh dear Lord, who would do this? And of course, she's going to go and pick them up. And while she's picking them up, she is going to probably organize them a little bit better.
Okay. So you just go back into the room and start putting stuff onto the shelf.
Yeah.
These walls. Oh, at least you can get right on top of them, so that's good. See, you see her doing this. You see her picking up the books and basically starting to put them back on the shelves neatly. What are you two doing inside the room?
I'm eyeing these other windows and I don't like it, so I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
I want doors, not windows. We're thinking about going upstairs, I think, but we're gonna wait. Oh, we didn't do these other rooms either, but yeah,
No.
I'll come over. I'll mosey in here and see what's up.
Okay.
Ooh, a door. No, that's a window. They're all windows.
You know the difference between a window and a door?
I do. This is a small building. I got excited.
I got excited. What did I roll for? Damn. Poor Teak.
Random treasured up.
All right. So, Warner, as you walk into this room,
Yeah.
what you see is a parlor. The parlor is
Okay.
empty except for 4 wing-back chairs situated along the left-hand wall and the desk in the right-hand corner besides the window. A fireplace dominates the southeast corner.
I mumble under my breath, I will not be tricked into sitting down in one of these chairs. I won't do it. I walk out.
The room kind of smells like musty. Wait, hold on. Before you walk
Okay.
out, this is
Uh-oh.
when you like walked in and looked around. So, Teak, roll me a perception check.
Perception check. Hi.
Okay.
Oblivious.
Oblivious. As you just feel like a claw mark rake at the back of your calf.
What the hell?
Damn it,
That's
the
that
thing got me
thing.
again.
Remember that thing? It didn't get you the first time, though, did it?
Oh, he hit you good too.
Oh,
I
no.
think it's more than a nick.
Where's the, uh-oh.
Hold on, I just,
Oh, no.
I just want to make sure. Um, okay, you know how sometimes effects, if you pass
Yeah.
once, they can't affect you again. I was just making sure that that's not the case for this. It's not. So
Oh,
you
no.
have to make another saving throw. You succeed on that one as well. So you feel like a warm sensation go through your leg. Kind of feel like a tingling, like when your arm goes numb, you feel that in your legs. But then you see the creature kind of like look up at you, and you notice that it has a ring on its claw.
Like a signet ring with a snowdrop blossom on it.
Yeah, you rolled high enough. Yeah, sure.
So it's visible.
It's visible for a split second, and then it like kind of like raises its hand at you, almost like it's giving you the finger, and then goes to run away from you. So you could do something as it runs away from you.
Do it.
All right, I'm gonna do something.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Freeze it. Daze it.
This is happening. You don't see it. Shoosh.
Even I don't see. I can hear it.
You can hear it, like yes, but it happens really quick. It's not your turn yet.
I can see it, and it's within 30 feet of me because this room's so small, right? Like the building's small.
It hasn't left. It basically gives you the finger. You notice the ring on it, and it goes to turn and run away. You can do something before it runs away. This is your opportunity attack.
I'm gonna. Can I cast a spell or no?
Not for an opportunity attack. No, you can't do that unless you have a special ability that allows that.
No, we don't have squat.
Oh, well then.
Oh wait, I don't think I knew you couldn't cast a spell for an opportunity. Oh yeah, it has to be a basic attack.
Yeah,
right.
It has to be a melee. It has to be a melee attack in most cases.
Yeah.
Unless you have a feat for something like that, like Warcast or anything.
Yeah, if you have like feet for it and ranged items, there's one that gives you. I forgot which one it is. So you don't have a whole lot of options.
Oh, I assume I'm not actually carrying my flail because that doesn't seem like a thing we would do.
So if you're not, then you can make a grab for it.
Well, let's see. The last time I was there, it cut me. I do have a dagger. I bet I could jab a dagger at it. Slice for a slice.
With my dagger, I stab at thee.
Stabby, stabby.
Okay. Stab with your dagger then.
I fart in his
Oh
general
no,
direction.
hold on. Did you have the dagger in your hand?
Well, according to the combat tracker, I do, but I don't think that I did.
No.
So, no.
Hold on.
I just kick it. How's that?
Yeah, so unarmed attack. Oh, that would hit it. Wait, I think it would. Just make sure. Come on, grab the dice. Let's go. Thank you. Yes, that would hit it.
I do a massive 1 point of damage.
I know because it's unarmed attack. All right, so you kick at it. It like continues to run over. It runs over here behind, like underneath the steps, and it runs into the shadows. And as soon as it hits the shadows, it again disappears.
Well, I'm learning so much today. I did not know. I don't think most DMs are as stringent as you are. They don't go as deep into it as you do. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's awesome. But I did not know that as part of an attack, you can draw your weapon, but not as part of an opportunity attack.
Right.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Every now and then I remember some of them. And it's
I
also
think
because
I think one of my
DM'd for a
DMs
lot
years
of
ago,
DMs.
like 10 years ago, my DMs did that to me. So I told him I was just going to walk around with my weapons in my hands. And he told me if I did that I was going to trip at some point, and that's going to be bad for you. And I'm like, oh, you fucker, you're not going to let me walk around with my weapons.
I never. Well, it depends on the weapons. So I DM, like I said, I DM for a lot of DMs, and because I DM so many different games, I tell them all we play rules as written.
Right.
This way, everybody knows the expectation. Everybody
that's
knows.
how I like it. Yeah, I don't like any of this
right,
house
and it
rule
limits the arguing and making up stuff.
Exactly.
So I don't have a lot of home rules. I have 3 of them, and I think they're posted on my Discord. Encumbrance. I like the variant rule for encumbrance. I like the better crit possibilities, so you get 1 full, and then you roll the second part. So you get max damage, and then you roll the second set of dice. That's how I do critical. So they're always at least max damage plus. And then I had another weird one. It was something silly. Oh, you can't level up unless you're in a safe place. So, like, if you're in the middle of a dungeon and you gain a level, you can't take a long rest and just expect to get your level because you're not really resting peacefully.
Oh, I see.
You're still on edge. So that's my other home rule.
Yeah.
And it's not even a home rule. It's in the book one place, and we just agreed that we're going to keep it. So those are like my 3. Other than that, I try to follow the rules as close as possible. There is instances where I may get something wrong, and we're like, we're going to do it this way, and then we'll go back and check it. So my Discord has a lot of places where I have to say, I checked it out. These are the rules. This is how it's supposed to be. I've had to take it back, roll it back twice, and like since 5e came out, I think I've taken it back twice. Yeah, maybe 3 times. So I try to be good about it.
I want to do a thing when we're ready.
All right,
Okay,
what
would
is
you
your
like
thing?
to do?
I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers because I whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear. I don't have to see it.
What's the range?
The range is 60 feet.
Perfect. Go ahead and cast.
Wait, this is your op attack?
No, this is his turn. He's taking it out. He's going afterwards.
Okay.
Okay. So I have to roll a save. Hold on. I'm gonna let you see him on the combat tracker, but not on the map. It should work. So you should be able to see him on the combat tracker. So you can just put it on him. Okay, he fails.
Nice. He failed.
Okay. So you hear like a scream behind you, Celine, and then a thump.
Am I done putting away my books?
Wait a minute, hold on. You killed Clompy.
What?
He targeted Clompy.
Oh, he did kill
I
Clompy.
didn't. What?
I was like, wow, I thought they had more hit points than that. Yeah, you killed Clompy. Hold on.
False
Greg,
alarm.
Drag that
Don't-
15 to the other guy. Mark.
I am gonna. I'll drag it
well,
up.
Mark could have done it. I could have done it. Anybody can do it.
And yeah, it's fine. There, he's got damage. I
Moderate.
Wait, but then you don't know about the whatchamacallit, the save.
The save was in the right place, wasn't it?
We can't tell because we don't see the.
Yes, he did. Because it would have said Clompy if he did it to Clompy.
Right.
He did it to the unidentified creature and it failed. He just did the damage to the wrong person.
Sorry.
Clompy.
It's fine. Clompy just went through his. He's just going through some shit right now. Anyway, so there's no
He's going
thumping
through
sound.
some shit right now.
But
Okay.
Celine, you hear screaming behind you.
Am I done putting away my books?
Yes, you. Well, kinda. You have some in your arms still.
With the books, and she's gonna look around the corner, and did that thing just run past me?
Did it run past you? Can you see it?
Yeah, it's in the room with me.
Right. Well, you're not supposed to be able to see it on the map. Well,
Okay, I don't see it. So
Okay.
she's just gonna look around.
Okay,
the
I don't
corner
see it.
and kind of look around.
Okay. So you do like see dust and ash coming out of the fireplace. So you do know where it's at because it's basically like flopping around as its head hurts. Now, with Dissonant Whispers, when it fails, it has to run away from you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. As long as it can see you.
Dissonant whispers.
If the creature takes psychic damage, it moves as far as its speed will allow away from you. The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as fire or pit. Yeah, so it has to move as far away as it can with its turn.
Okay. So it is as far away as it can get from you right now. Without moving closer
Not
to you.
far enough.
Not far enough. It's going to start climbing up the chimney.
Time can never mend the dissonant whispers of.
I do love the fact that you don't have to see the thing. That's super handy.
That is handy. All right. So are you
To
doing
the
anything
heart
else,
of
Teak?
That was my
ignorance is
turn, so-
kind.
Okay. So, Warner, what are you doing?
I'm not sitting in these chairs, I'll tell you that.
Okay.
I'm gonna come out and be like, who, what, where, why, what happened? Why did you get? Is that thing back? What's
The
going on?
freaking thing jacked me up. Look how damaged I am.
Where is it?
He has a nice claw mark in the back of his calf.
Okay, let me see
Gonna
about
leave a
that.
scar.
Let me just see about that.
Poor Clumpy.
I'm gonna do cure wounds on my
Okay.
friend. Like that.
You're not that much of a friend.
Whatever, I did something.
No, I was saying, Warner's like, here, let me heal you a little, but I don't like you that much. All right. And then Celine. So Celine, what you see is the fireplace. There is ash and soot like coming down into the fireplace, like from the chimney.
Okay, but I don't see anything else, or I don't see what had hurt. What's his face? Teak.
No, you don't.
Talk about not much of a friend. What's his face?
I had a momentary lapse. Well, she's gonna finish putting away the books.
Okay.
She's
Are
a
you just
librarian.
So hold on. Are you just gonna set them on there as like in a group and just slide them in, or are you gonna still go through the process of organizing them?
She's doing the Dewey Decimal System.
I know that's what it's
he's
gonna
not-
take you a
he-
second.
He's
She's-
gonna take me a second.
She's
He's
got a
not,
label maker. She's
hurt,
doing the whole
is
thing.
he? And I don't see any I don't see
you-
any visible
You
people or
can't
whatever.
see him. You're alone.
Oh, I thought he was. I thought he was down the hall with me. I don't even know where they went.
No, they're in a different room. You're by yourself. You got so focused on the books, they walked away.
Okay, so yeah, she is going
You
to.
know, there's a map on the thing that you can see, and if you're clicked on you shouldn't be able to see them.
No, I can't see them because of vision.
No, we're all the way out in the other. You can hear us. We're all the way out in the main room.
Right. That's
Right.
why I said she looked out that doorway towards them.
Oh, okay. So you would have to step out of the room. Yeah, if you go out and because they're down towards the door, they would be still. If you just looked out the doorway, you would see the light, but you wouldn't see them.
Okay, but I mean, it was just that one scream, nothing else.
You can
You
tell
can hear
by
them
our
talking.
You can tell
Like-
by our voices that we're near the front door and we're in the main
So,
room. But you
Okay,
can
hold
tell.
on. So it's like one scream and then talking voices.
Yeah, you hear like a scream. Then you think you might have heard somebody casting a spell. You've heard and seen the spell before, but then there was a yelp behind you. You could see the dust falling into the fireplace, and then you hear him like, "That thing's gonna leave a scar." You'd be like, "I got you, don't worry." And you hear the two of them out there having a conversation. Like, Warner is healing Teak, and Teak is complaining that he got scratched.
Well, then I don't care. They're fine.
Okay.
I'm putting my books away.
Fine, you continue to put your books away.
Good stuff.
All right.
Good
I will
times.
just continue to go up here and go over here. Okay. No, can't do it. Gotta do this. Wee. Okay. Teak.
Well, that was fun. I have no idea if the thing's still in range, but I can cast a spell again in case it is. I have no idea where it ran because Celine didn't tell me squat.
You don't have to be able to see it.
Because she didn't see it.
Yeah, it just has to be within range. You don't have. It has to be able to hear you in range.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, do it.
Dissonant Whispers just has to be. It just has to be.
Do it. I'd say do it.
All right, I'm just gonna try and cast it again because why
Is
not?
it a save?
The first level spell save.
Oh yeah, so you can't use your inspiration. Okay.
Okay. I will tell you that this time it is out of range.
Oh,
All right.
he ran 60 feet that fast. Holy crap!
Yeah. Well, he didn't run most of it.
I burn the spell slot. Let's go look at the other.
You burn a
Just
spell slot and go
binding
to look at the other one. Okay.
Cast the spell, so that burns the spell slot, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it does. Even if it doesn't
All right.
work.
This room holds a rectangular table with 8 chairs. A sideboard sits against the far wall with the dusty ceramic serving dishes and bowls atop it. A fireplace is in the far, basically the northeast corner.
Okay, but nothing else exciting. Upstairs, people.
Am I done with my books yet?
We're still
you're
in
done.
we're still in combat order, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I left you initiative. Next combat, I'll probably take you out of it. Because
Okay.
there's things going on while you guys are walking around, so that's why I'm keeping you in
Right.
combat order. But
All
I'm
right,
letting
so I'm
you
gonna
move
go-
freely.
5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hold on. What's my movement? Is it more than 30? No. So I'm gonna go to there,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna risk it and dash. 35, 40, 45. Is there a door here somewhere?
No, there is a go to upstairs.
Oh. But then where do I
Hold on.
go?
I'm gonna move you.
Oh,
Hold
it's a
on.
different map. My bad.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Okay,
Oh, it
yeah.
didn't
Usually it
grab you
is.
all the way.
Usually in Fantasy Grounds, you go upstairs, you go to a different map. You know,
He
go
doesn't
upstairs
have
and
portals.
I don't have portals because the one time I tried to use it, it didn't work for me.
It's a learning curve.
I made the mistake of trying to use it in in Dungeon of the Mad Mage, there was just too many.
It's amazing. It's amazing, especially in that
It is
module.
amazing, but I botched it, and I was like, "Yep, not
You
doing
know
it
that
anymore."
you know that the purpose of even having my channel is to showcase that crap, right? It's not to play the game. It's to showcase that crap. And you're not using any of it.
I use some of it. I use Critically Awesome Essentials all the time, but that one's turned off because
That's
we're
broken.
waiting for where it's broken.
Spikeworks did a major update that canned it.
Yeah, so
Hey,
that's
stop
not
doing
on.
that,
But I
Fox.
love that one. That's my favorite.
It is the best.
I use automatic sneak attack. I use. See, not all of them are yours. That's probably part of the problem. Okay. I'll start using more of them, Rob. I'm sorry.
Okay.
How dare you? How dare you don't use all of his stuff?
How dare you?
I do. I don't use that many. I only use 3 that are not yours. Celestians.
We like
Where he
Celestian.
had. Yeah, I use Celestians. I use his ones where you can put the effects on items or people or stuff. Because I like that I could put like cloak of protection, AC +1, save +1 on a cloak, and it'll automatically, when they put it on, it'll automatically apply it. So things like that, I have his for that. I use Theo Geek's improved critical,
We like Theo Geek.
and I'm trying to think of the other one that I have on. Hold on,
Better not say
I
one
know
I
there's
don't like.
more.
Okay, so I dashed to where I am so I can be done with my turn, unless I discover
Yes.
something earth-shattering.
So you basically came up to an open landing waits at the top of the stairs. 4 closed doors lie before you, and a large entryway gapes from across the hall to the south. So that's basically the doorway you walk towards. In that doorway, you can see a table. It's basically a huge library.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna ready to look at some books here next time. Okay, I passed my turn because
Okay.
I'm out of movement anyway.
Okay.
Time
Celine, you be next.
Okay, so I'm guessing. Oh, well, I'm saying she had finished the books and she was walking out and saw Warner go upstairs, and she'll assume to follow that way. So if you
Okay.
just want to move me to the second floor, and of course, she'll go straight to that library as soon as she sees it.
You don't have enough movement.
Yeah, I
Oh
couldn't get
no, I'm so sad,
to.
but that's fine.
Oh, that was a good acting job.
Okay.
Like Ross on Friends. Fine by me. Remember that one? That was a good one.
I love that. Oh no.
Fine by me. He just starts sobbing and then snaps out of it.
All right. So you two eventually will come up the top of the stairs. Wait, where the hell did he go? Oh, there he goes. Sorry, I'll move you up a little bit more. There you go. Oh, I also used the druid one, but there's no druids in this game, and it doesn't work without Critically Awesome Essentials, so I had to turn that one off as well.
Critically Awesome Essentials is started out as being that was the Druid thing. That's what made Druid
but
works, and
it's
then he added so much more to it.
yeah, and again, it's my favorite one, but that one it doesn't work.
Yeah,
and it's
it
not
seems
his
like
fault.
no,
I
it's
think
not his fault. Every time
they
somebody
changed
works,
how everything works off of it.
every time they update Fantasy Grounds, they fuck with back end crap.
All right. So in this room that Teak just walked into, shelves filled with books line the walls of the library. 4 wingback chairs sit around the low table in the center of the room. A wide bank of windows in the south wall affords a panoramic view of the dilapidated houses beyond the twisting branches of the tree in the front yard. So basically, these windows you can actually see out of, and you can see the tree where you took the necklace from, and then the rest of the town around it. There are several open books laying on the table. That's really about it, unless you're gonna get closer.
How did Teak make it all the way up there?
Because he just walked his full thing. Again, I didn't lock the tokens, and I'm trying to go by just trust, honor system. He doesn't honor the system.
That's funny. I've never heard that. Going by the honor system, he doesn't honor the system. That's funny. That's really funny.
All right, we're gonna do our normal book searching.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
totally are.
Okay.
Because
So-
books.
Because books, yes. Okay. So the bookshelves hold all sorts of books, from tomes on history and treatises on businesses to thin volumes of folk tales and grand sweeping novels. There is an entire section on arcane theory, including books about other planes of existence.
Oh,
There are
snap.
several, like I said, there are several books on the table. Which one are you looking at those? Anybody? Anybody?
Yeah,
Volunteer?
me.
Volunteer?
Yes,
Okay.
I do step up to the table.
Okay, so on the table, there are several books. These have notes scribbled on bits of paper stuck between their pages. The topics include the effects of physical and emotional trauma, nightmares, and mysterious disappearances.
I'm gonna start reading that crap.
One of the books seems kind of out of place, especially knowing what you know about what happened in this town or what you heard happened about the town. One of the books talks about the Feywild. And it also talks, it doesn't talk. It has a note written.
It doesn't talk. Damn it.
No, the book doesn't talk. So one of the notes stuck in the pages has a single word written on it in a very shaken hand. Not a single word, a single question. In a very shaken hand, it's tucked in the pages. It says, "Could this be the answer?"
All right, and it's I'm gonna read the pages that it's tucked in between.
It is basically talking about various creatures from the Feywild, and it is mentioning meanlocks.
Oh. May I learn anything about meanlocks and how they operate and how can they not be invisible and how can we kill them?
You can learn some stuff, and you might take this and note it.
All right.
Meanlocks are corrupted fey creatures who spontaneously manifest in response to fear in places where the border with the Feywild is thin. You can also learn that meanlocks create more of their kind by transforming humanoids through a process of psychic torment that takes hours or days.
Oh no.
Meanlocks live in subterranean nests, and meanlocks are sensitive to bright light and can sense shadows and darkness.
Is a torch considered a bright light?
Within 20 feet.
All right. It should have been. I was standing closer to that when he attacked Tic Tac.
You were inside the room. So it attacked. It came around the corner, attacked him from the shadow, and then ran towards the shadow.
Boo. Boo.
That's why
shadows.
I was watching the lights.
Boo. Fucking shadows.
That's why when you came running back, I was like, "Hold on, because this happened before you came back."
Fucking cheating ass meanlocks.
So, you guys have many, many books in here, and you take a little bit to go through them. There are some that could probably make it into the library. Some that are in decent condition, considering they're about 80 years old. Nothing groundbreaking, but some that you're like, I don't think I've ever seen this one before, like, or in this kind of condition. The ones on the table, definitely stuff that you have seen, except for the Feywild book. The one that had the shaky handwriting note in it. that one you've never seen before.
Let's take that one for sure. We'll take a couple of the books. That's what we do.
Right. You can find about a dozen or so that are decent. Hey, librarian, wake up.
Librarian. We're all librarians.
Librarian. Okay.
She knows who I'm talking to.
How dare you?
I'm here. I'm listening.
You're listening, but you're not active.
I'm sorry.
Maybe because it's time to quit.
Is it? Oh my God! It is already time. I am so sorry.
Freaky how fast that went.
That did go quick. All right, so I will call it here. Now I know we're not playing next week because
I got a thing. Yeah.
Mark has a thing.
Okay, so we're not playing
the week.
Next week, so 2 weeks.
No, we're not playing next week because he is not going to be here. So in 2 weeks we'll be back.
All right. Did I already put that on the?
I put it on my calendar because I'm going to be doing a one shot on Friday. So some new players want to play. I'm teaching new people how to use Fantasy Grounds next week.
Oh, nice. So no game. What is the date next week? Is April 4th?
5th. Isn't it the 5th?
April 5th. It is the 5th.
Yeah, something like that.
5th or 4th. So one of those.
It is the 5th. Edit. Friday. No game. No game. 4/5. And then in my cell phone, I'll take it out of my calendar.
And what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start like pre-playing some of these adventures in my head and going, which one of the extensions can I showcase this week?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm going to make it a thing to make sure.
Absolutely,
like,
make it a thing. You totally should.
See, I idea with the point of like I stream my games, Rob, and my players laugh at me because I pay more attention to the game than the stream. So I've streamed like for an hour with no sound.
But aren't your people in your chat going, "Hey, there's no sound"?
They do. But again, I don't always catch the chat too. So players will finally be like, "Hey, are we supposed to be hearing you?"
That's so funny. Yeah, that happens all the time too. I always forget to.
But yeah, I do goofy things because I'm paying more attention to the game than the. But I will try to for the sake of showcasing stuff, I will make a point of trying to find at least one thing that I will absolutely put front and center.
Nice. And if you do that once every time you stream, that'll last you the rest of your life.
That actually what? You cut out at the end?
I said if you do that once a stream, it'll last you the rest of your life.
Right? I know.
We have so many products.
And then for my games, like I said, I use some of them. What I try to do is I use Matakuri's map thing for the moon cycles because it's important to them. They deal with vampires and werewolves, so it's very important to them to know moon cycles. So it's part of the game because it increases the game. So I use a lot of your extensions because they increase the game sense. We're running basically anthologies for fun. They're kind of like long one-shots. So it's I don't use them as much here because it's I can do most of this stuff by hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's on those longer campaigns that you're I need as much help as possible. And a lot of your extensions help on that. Like Critical Awesome Essentials, I hate that it's broken. I hate that Fantasy
Everybody hates that it's broken, especially
and I'm
Bob.
Stop making upgrades. I'm gonna stop upgrading once it's working.
Tell Fantasy Grounds to stop upgrading shit. Just leave it.
Yeah, it's it was working fine. Why do you gotta mess with it? So, and then I have a druid in that game, and last time I was she's like, I'm gonna shapeshift. I'm like, no, you're not. I was like, you will not shapeshift. She's like, why not? Because it won't work. Here, let me give you a token. Here, this is you now. I was so upset. Because one-click druid is amazing.
It is amazing.
And then I have a paladin in there that he uses the aura effects by Matakuri. So, when he walks near anybody, it automatically applies the effect. So those are great, but I'm hoping the update fixes it because one-click druid and that one, they don't like each other.
Yeah.
So
I know Bob's going through some stuff too. Plus, he had the flu, and I'm actually gonna
Yeah,
message
no,
him right
like
now.
I said, I'm patient with it. I love the product. I'm just waiting for it. But I know that like those two didn't like each other for a long time. So I used to be like, I used to tell the Paladin, I'm like, I'm keeping one click Druid. You're gonna have to just manually put them on. Because as soon as she would change shape, his auras would just go haywire. Um, we use a lot of um the automatic effects, like backstab and all that stuff. We use a bunch of those. Because when people get to a certain point where those spells are like constant, then it's like, all right, we'll put them in. But until then, I keep it light. I keep it, I just like the game to work.
Yeah, working is good.
Mm-hmm. But I do. I have all your stuff and I use them situationally. I'm like, oh, this person just got a spell book. Hold on, let me load this one up. I'm gonna make some spell books.
Boom.
And I use your generator.
We like it.
Yeah, so it's not that I don't use them, Rob. I just don't use them when I'm with you.
Great. Great.
I told you if there's any you wanted me to use, just
Well, I
let
want
me
you
know
to
and
use
I'll
all
try.
of them, but
Yeah, that's too much. It's
because there's
way
always
too many.
always a situation where it's like, oh man, I wish he had that.
Yeah, no, like I said, I'm gonna play them out like more in my head because I read the PDFs. I have PDFs of all the campaigns, all the books, and what I do is I read them while I'm at work, and then I go into Fantasy Grounds and play the game. But I've already read everything, so I know where everything's at.
Right.
So it's like tonight when I was like, oh, they didn't put Oculus on this map. Why wouldn't they do that? I didn't. I had no idea because the first time I looked at the map was tonight when we opened it up. Now I had seen the map. I just didn't know that the Fantasy Grounds map didn't have everything.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to start doing more prep in Fantasy Grounds and not the books. But then I'll see what I can use. So we'll turn more on for you. Also, after this one, remember we're going. Mark is going to be picking up the DM mantle for a while.
Yeah, that should be
Yes,
fun.
he was originally going to do Roltmork, but has decided to switch to Panovo, which is ultimately exciting.
Oh, that is very exciting.
That is.
Isn't that true, Mark?
It hasn't happened yet, but that's my plan.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you only have like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're not playing next week. Then the week after that, and maybe one more week, depending on how fast. So you have the 4th week is you, bro.
Yeah,
you
fine.
better get to it.
Better get to it. Well,
don't prepare at all. Start cold. Nothing.
Oh,
that's what I do.
No.
It'll just be a bunch of random encounters and maps.
This is how much I prepare. This is not really true, but as a metaphor, if I was DMing, say, okay, what are we gonna DM? Okay, what are we gonna play? Okay, Curse of Strahd. I buy the module the day of the game, and then we play. No,
Rob, no.
That's a little bit of a joke.
Oh my goodness.
I specifically don't prepare that much. I mean, I might look ahead 1 or 2 encounters, but my whole thing is improv. And I used to have people scream at me in the chat, that's not how the adventure goes. You're doing it wrong. And I'm like, it's not a fucking Bible. It's a suggestion. And I do what the players, as a smoke and mirrors that the players like.
Yeah, see, no, I go along your way, but what I do is I read through it once the whole way through, and then I go back and read sections. So a lot of the WotC modules, they have things like, oh, you'll meet this person in chapter 5, and then you're like, who the fuck is this guy, and how is he playing into the adventure?
Yeah.
So you go read chapter 5. So I've just decided I read from the beginning to the end, and then I make note of how people interact with each other, so that when I'm in chapter 1, the villain from 5 can start interacting with them already, or things can point to that person. So I adjust it to my players, and a lot of my players are heavy, they really into the role play. So I will adjust the whole arcing story, but then as we play through it, I know how it's supposed to go, but I will adjust to what my players are doing. So
yeah,
I've played a whole level of Dungeon of the Mad Mage they didn't have a single ounce of combat for like the entire level until they finally picked the side and say, all right, we're going to side with you guys and we're going to go get rid of these guys over there. But they spent like several game sessions just having interactions with both of them, trying to decide which one should we help, which one is the lesser evil. They finally decided to take on the Drow.
First of all, let me just say, this is not D&D. This is life in general. Reading is never the answer. Let me just say that for number one.
See, I love
Number
to
two,
read.
Yeah, I've always hated reading. I
I
can't remember. There was an event or two events in my early schooling that turned me way off of reading. And my best friend that I've known since 1972, we're like brothers. We might as well be brothers. He's a voracious reader. Like, he's read like all the books that have ever been printed. He's fucking read them. And I've read like 3 books. I've read 3 nonfiction books. Or I'm sorry, fiction. I have read many nonfiction books, but I just never got into, like, when I was a kid, I read like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and Star Wars or something. I don't know. And then I've read the Dragonlance. Yeah, I've read, it's maybe like 10 books my whole life that are fiction. I just never got into it. Just couldn't read. And part of that was being forced to read in school and do reports. And I was the guy who read the book jacket and stood up and gave an oral report and would get a B and be like, I'm fine with it. I could bullshit my way through. Yeah, I could open the book and get a couple characters' names and I could just bullshit.
See, I like to read, but it has to be something that I'm interested in. And the thing is, like, I've read all of Alexander Dumas's books. So The Musketeers, Iron Man and Iron Man. Like, I read all of them, all the way up to like 20 years and after, or 20 years, whatever the hell title was. I read all like the Salvatore books, all the Dragonlance books. Like, I used to read a book a day. Like I would read a Salvatore book a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I
I
was
books,
a big
graphic novels, all that stuff.
I was a big comic book, still am a big comic book collector. And then my other comic book buddies in high school and stuff, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, and the Avengers, and then this part with it." And I'm like, "No, I don't know what you're talking about." They go, "What do you mean? You collect all these comics?" I go, "Yeah, but I don't read them." I'm like, no, "You are insane."
So I used to buy 2 of every one.
When one to read and one to put in the sleeve.
One to put away and one to. And the thing is, I fell in love with Wolverine when I was a kid. I was like, I have to draw him all the time. I used to have him painted on my wall. And at the time, I was working, making decent money. I was very young, making money that I had nothing to do with. So I started going back and buying every comic book I could find Wolverine in.
Yeah.
And then I became an X-Men fan and started going backwards in X-Men.
Yep. I've got an X-Men 94. Collection. I've got an X-Men 94 and like mint condition.
I had 2 copies of number 1.
And then were these? Is this the wife?
These are the ones that my ex-wife got rid of.
Oh my god! Fuck! I hate stories like that.
I was like looking at it the other day. I was like, at least $1 million worth of comic books gone.
Well, and I told you my story about Action Comics number 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I never had to DC or Action. I never was into Superman or any of them. I like Batman now, but I didn't like it because remember I grew up with Batman when he was Adam West.
Oh yeah, me too.
Right, but so I never went to look at the comic books because he was on TV.
Yeah, he was very different.
I didn't like the one on TV that much.
The one on TV, I don't know. I mean, I like it because it's so campy, but they. That was not the comic book version of Batman.
No, he's definitely.
And I did read. It's funny. I did read Superman and Batman, Green Lantern, Flash, comics. Flash is my favorite superhero, and
I like Flash.
And I read those when I was, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. But then something happened to me in like 6th grade or 7th. I don't remember what it was, but I was like, I am not going to fucking read anymore. Fuck that. I was all mad and I never got over it.
I did it. I collected right up into the day I found out my collection disappeared.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? So I still have the ones I bought between like finding out and going to like add them to the collection. I still have them. There's about 30 comic books. So that's how like that span right there. I was like, what? But I remember my first comic book. I'll never forget it. My dad bought it for me. I was little dude. He went in, bought me. It was G.I. Joe. I think it was 26. Now I'm not even sure of the number. It's been so long. G.I. Joe 26, The Origin of Storm Shadow. Or The Origin of Snake Eyes, where they introduced Storm Shadow. And that was it. That's the one that triggered it all.
I don't remember my first comic book, but I'm sure I'm positive. Fury's like, bye, nerds.
Yeah, later. I'm done.
I'm positive I bought it myself. I don't think I was given a comic book by my parents or anybody. And I probably would have been, some kind of 8 or 9 or 10. Well, that's not true. So there's actually this fantastic story where my friend Jeff that I told you about, he and his mom and I were walking to the grocery store, and I was, I'll say I was 7 or 8 and he was 9 or 10. And we found upon the sidewalk a $1 bill. And we were like, and this was in 1975 or something, right? And we were like, oh my God. And so we took that $1 bill, and she said, you boys can have that to spend today at the grocery store. And we were like millionaires in our heads, right? And we used that to buy each of us the cover price was 25 cents at the time, 25-cent comic. And then for 13 cents, we each got a soda. And for 12 cents, we each got a Hostess, whatever, package. Nice. That's how cheap shit was back then. And no tax at the time for that. So for $1, we did 2 12s, 2 13s, and 2 25s. And then we went home and ate our snacks and drank our sodas and read the comics and switched them and read them. And that was the best day. Nice. That was like the best day of our lives up to that point. But I do remember it was Action Comics 425 was what I bought. I think that's right.
Yeah, no, mine was G.I. Joe. And I like to read before that. I was little, so I skipped a bunch of grades because I was reading at like college level in like 3rd grade. And so I was always a reader. But then they introduced me to comic books, and I was like, oh, they have pictures.
Yeah.
And I was like,
okay, so I was 7 because the cover of that is July 73, so that probably took place in May. Because cover is always usually a couple months out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and here's the picture of it. I bought that one, and he bought another comic that was Superman and Flash Racing, which was an awesome comic too. Don't remember which one that was, but yeah, comics, man.
Some of the stories are great. And then my sister used to collect comics, but she collected like Archie comics, Vampirella, and Conan. So she had Conan magazines and Vampirella magazines.
Yeah, that's all the stuff I wasn't interested in.
Oh my God, the Conan ones were like tough. Like I was like, it was like cartoon porn. I was like, and then Archie's, like Betty, Veronica, Riverdale High, right, and all that. She had those. And I remember it was like I was bothering her to teach me how to draw, and she handed me one of the comics. She's like, here, teach yourself. So I learned how to draw out of comic books.
That is funny.
Yep.
All right, the stream is still going. We better get...
Oh, all right. Well,
we're nerding out on the stream for half an hour.
Good night, everyone.
All right, good night. Thanks, Havoc. Thank you, Mark. Fury fucking left.
See ya.
All right,
She's just bounced.
She's bounced. All right, and for those of you that are watching the stream, thank you for coming along for the ride this evening to watch us play all the Ds with all the other Ds. That is how you do it, by the way. If you guys are wondering how you do it, that's how you do it. That's how we do it. Just like that. And as a reminder, don't forget to join us on this channel. We are 4 days a week, actually. Sundays, we're here with All Things Fantasy Grounds talk shows, where we give away prizes. Wednesdays, we alternate between Solasta and Jackbox party games. Fridays, of course, the next slide coming up, you will see. Hey, Lady M, good night. Thanks for hanging out. You will see the game. This is this play. See you, Mark. We play this game. And then on Saturday, we alternate. Either we play Against the Giants with Drake, or we do Dragonlance with Robin. So yeah, 4 days a week you can come by and be here at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's a half hour later on Wednesdays. But yeah, come and join us and hang out. And we'd love to see you here. And until we see you next time, good gaming, everyone.